campaign.
Seems like he should share a little bit of his.
I didn't get killed by a
winter.
dragon. That's my reward. So
If I can proceed with
Yes.
our fans are waiting.
I'm sorry.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Don't
Mike.
make me blue bolt you.
What?
Yeah.
I have fans. They're just not here.
yeah, they're all in my room on a hot day. 51st episode. The party.
Is it 51st or 61st?
61st.
61st.
But please continue.
I'm only here to help.
Be a long day.
I'm not getting paid for this.
I am.
I don't know why I bother.
Eric's paid me to be here.
It's a labor of love.
Can you guys?
Yeah, I got a couple 20s last week.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well.
We got a Deadpool for when you're done losing.
I got my axe. I got my
There's a reason I'm close to the board.
yeah. The trick line. 61st episode. The party has returned to Coppercore during the winter festival. They enjoyed some downtime with warm food, beds, maybe a bath. Not so sure about everybody there. They didn't get into any of the winter festival events or any of the comings and goings of such. They were all more involved in their own shenanigans. People boasting about killing Roland and getting dragged off to the.
We're boasting about it.
You're boasting about it.
Stating the
Loudly stated.
Fortunately, they had a wise
Context.
skull that got them
is his context.
free and
Was.
clear. In the interim, people were scattered about. That funny joke was played on Lasaka, but she was not very appreciative and has at this point pretty much,
Went home crying.
yes, went home crying. Not sure to whom.
I don't blame her.
Got all her gold.
It was hilarious. Saddlebag went skipping and dancing through Trevik's lodge. Of course, that also meant that said dwarf is no longer welcome there. Nor probably some of his companions due to wielding strange magics in the lodge. But there's other inns and bars.
We
And,
don't know Slow-Mo did that.
well, I mean,
It's pretty
You
obvious.
handed him. You
I didn't
handed
hand it
her-
to him.
You said, "Here's your
I
saddlebags."
said, there's your saddlebags.
maybe they were Lasakas. Be that as it may.
There it is.
All settled down.
You keep on that track, Shlomo.
A couple few days pass by in town, and they are approached
My
by
reality.
I know.
a priest
You're consistent.
named Aiden from the currently being constructed Temple of Ardenor, the sun god, which is a bit of an issue for many people in town, but
Are we hooking up?
Lord Bry allows it to happen. And this temple is looking for those who would help them seek out another lost temple tomb sort of thing deep into the wilds where some great evil may be entombed, and they need to ensure that it stays that way. That being said, the party was offered a goodly sum of gold to prepare for such. And that's about where we left off. The party actually made some, there was some bad discourse between them, calling Shlomo resolve the problem with Tanya. And the party felt betrayed, but they've all made friends again with hugs and kisses. Well, maybe no kisses, maybe a hug. Probably just a handshake and a swill beer. It's still up in the air. But during that time, Shlomo, Kenneth, and Valbrin all get a summons by one of the squires of the Iron Guard to attend the Lord's Hall 2 days hence during the evening feast. I'll make that assumption that everybody is going to do that.
Yeah.
2 days hence means in 2 days.
Yes.
Got it. I can make that up. That's the 2 days in the past. I'm like, how do I do that?
Yeah.
Knew that I can help you
2 days then.
soon. But in the meantime, I know some of you are doing various things around town, and we're going to going to hand wave some of that. I talked to a lot of you via email. You're purchasing this too. And I didn't get anything from you too much there, Gendo, but we know you're out and about doing your.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I thought I resolved everything last week, so I'm good.
Okay, are we? Okay. All right. Well enough then. So, shall we speed walk this through?
Yeah, only thing I'd ask about is my armor that I was having done.
Remind me again what we were doing?
Dragon scale armor.
The dragon scale armor.
Well,
Dragon hide. Cured dragon hide.
Cured
Dragon hide armor. Yeah, from the white dragon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, so that is certainly being worked on. That is going to take some time.
Okay, it's still being worked on.
Yeah, it's not something because you just got enough. There were some large pieces
Yeah.
made, enough, I think,
Enough for a suit of armor.
enough for a suit of armor. And we already discussed pricing on that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you paid half up front?
No, it was the full.
You gave him the full amount?
full amount.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna take some time.
Okay.
Jim, tell
Oh,
me.
you should only pay them half up front.
Yes, it still takes some time.
It will be done before we go.
Well, it depends on when you're going.
2 days hence. 3 days.
You beat me
Wow.
to it.
3 days.
You know you're not going anywhere in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hmm
so,
So they're gonna make a whole suit of armor in 2
Yeah.
days.
I mean, what was
Well,
it?
no.
Well, it's been
This
what,
was-
3
I
days
don't
since
know,
we've
it's
been
been-
back in the
yeah,
city.
The hide was
it's been at this point about 5 days since you've been back.
Yeah.
That was one of the first stops you made when you came in after the Loreman's Guild.
Yeah.
So things are in progress because
Okay.
you gave him a lot of money, though they are quite busy with the festival. People are back to their usual selves trying to survive in this harsh.
Which just means they're gonna be drunk while they're making the armor.
Yeah, might be a little tight in the groin, but you should be fine. He's a bard. He doesn't really.
It helps hit the high pitch.
I would love to have an AC
Those
that
tight
is
cod pieces really help hit the high notes.
It's all these high notes now.
Okay, so we will return to that.
Okay.
They are diligently working on it, though.
Good.
So, moving forward, anything else?
Can I have Moodrick back then if I'm playing him?
Oh yeah, he's very.
It would help.
Unless, are you playing the NPC of DM?
No.
Then why don't you just play Moodrick?
Does that say Moodrick?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I mean, either way.
Because I'm inexperienced.
What, Moodrick and Lasaka are like 2 peas in a
Ebony
pod.
and ivory.
Break.
So
I mean,
you
as far
guys
as playing
go
goes,
to the
it's
Lord's
pretty
Hall.
similar.
Yeah.
Cast a spell on
Oh, you mean right now?
freaky chest
Yeah,
on
No, I meant
my
when you're
satchel.
DMing.
No.
I keep all my
Too much going
gold
on. Oh, really?
and,
Okay.
and my
Well,
wands
I mean, you
and
play pizza.
components.
Okay, is this something you carry around with?
Yeah.
So I mean, if anybody gets too close,
Yeah.
it will get freaky.
Right.
Okay. How close? You know,
Well, I looked that up.
let's look that up.
Who's
If they
the-
get,
who's
if
the
they
tone magic?
happen to brush against you in a drunken, or is it that they have to actually mess with it?
Oh, fine.
Yes. So you guys, it's a snowy, wintry day. It's freezing cold, of course. People are shuffling about, but as you approach the Lord's Hall, which is one of the largest buildings in Copperclaw, it's this massive hall. The side is where you enter it. It's got 3 spires, and smoke comes out of it, all done in stone and wood and carved with geometric patterns of beasts and monsters, and it's an impressive building. Looks like it's damn near a fortress on its own. The windows can all be shuttered and be arrow slit. It's quite impressive, and there's a lot of noise, light and warmth. You guys walk into the antechamber of the place, and of course you just get an overwhelming smell of just cooking meat. Yeah. You can hear it. It's pretty rocky. There's a lot of people in here. A lot of armored warriors.
Who's got the tone magic?
I'm not sure. And John, do you need a figure?
Yeah.
You want me to look for one?
If you have, yeah, there's a black cloak one there, but it's a normal human size.
Sorry, I didn't find that for you. So, you guys may arrive at different times, but it looks like, there's some sort of giant beast being roasted on a spit in the center.
Nice.
Some scullery maids are running around serving beer and ale to the Iron Guard. Lord Bry and his wife are sitting at the Lord's table. Other people are here too, probably some of the Masons' guilds and Trevik, of course, is there. He's telling tales of the heroics of the winter festival, some of the people who've won the various races, you know, the beer sledge and the
3 feet.
archer. Yes, that might not be a.
Let's see what happens.
You're going into a feast hall.
Well, I'll cast that for come out.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's not like you can't not cast it. It's just going into a place where you know it's crowded full of people with something you're carrying may be. Yeah. I can also find that figure for him too. I know.
It's all right.
one's
I mean, there's a
specific.
black cloak human figure here that we can use in the meantime. It's better than the one with the Stein.
I'll pull out a few
The one with
options.
the Stein is Shlomo.
No. The one with the Stein is old, but that's
Shlomo.
because- Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just a guy with a Stein.
Oh, that guy. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't see
That's
that.
you don't remember Stein guy? He's like one of our closest allies.
Isn't
So-
he?
Yeah, we went on so many adventures with him. You weren't.
So as
you not?
as each
Did
of
you
think
just
so.
disassociate or something?
as each of you come in, you are announced. Trevik spots you. Not sure who of you comes in first. Is Kenneth with you, or are you coming separately?
Yeah,
Probably. He's,
Yeah.
you know,
We're staying
all right.
together, yeah.
So we'll assume that the skull is probably one of the first people to come because you probably you know you've got something to do here. Goblin of the Raven Clan, Skald and hero of Coppercore. And they usher you forward and put you in a seat, not at the Lord's table, but
Uh-huh.
there at the front where the Iron Guard
Yeah.
is normally
Uh-huh.
present.
Right.
The big flagon of ale comes down, a platter of food. Place is just high ceilings, smoke going up. There's a balcony that runs around the whole thing. There's people up there. Not a townsfolk, not everybody,
Yeah.
but everybody's armed.
Yeah.
You know, it's a warrior's place, a place for stories and glory and
Yeah.
heroes.
Yeah.
Then Trevor looks away and Shlomo of Jirax
Skullgrim.
Skullgrim. Shlomo of Skullgrim. And Kenneth, once squire to Sir Roland. Come!
Hail.
Yeah. They direct you to some seats at one of the high tables with him.
Yeah.
No, I meant ale.
Oh, ale!
I mean, hail.
Ale. Yes. The big flag goes down for both of you guys.
Hail.
Ale. Lord and lady are sitting at the front and well met. Thank you for coming.
Of course, Lord Bry.
Anytime.
I should mention, and I'll reach into my coat, pull out the invitation from Axholm. On our journeys, we have to come across this addressed to you.
Really?
Yes. A message from Axholm.
Squire boys takes it, brings it up to him.
Invitation of some sort.
Lord Bry is, he's a large, warrior-looking fellow, tightly trimmed beard, probably mid-years. You know, shield arm is,
Yeah.
an iron fist. You know, but you do see it move, actually. It looks like he does all this fine work with his other hand.
Uh-huh.
You know, actually, it's probably the other way around because I'm a lefty. I went the other way. But
Gotcha.
that's it's a finely articulated piece of almost you thought it was armor. at first.
Magically animated.
Something.
Ridiculous.
People know that this was this was a gift to the dwarves for saving one of the dwarven princes from a giant. As beautiful wife, Lady Gwendolyn, is sitting there. She's also one of the high druids here of the town. And there's various other important people. Aren't all the huntsmen's there? All the Iron Guard. People seem to be having a good time. Says, let us feast. Enjoy. We will hear from you shortly of your tales.
Of course.
We were all noted to be heroes of Coppercore. We would hear the tale presented.
Especially that last part.
Yeah, Moody's not there.
Oh, it's not?
No, the only three people are here.
Oh.
Are Tim?
Izzle's not there?
No.
Damn
Well,
He was with him. He stayed the night with him in the room.
yeah, well, you know, he had to go out to eat.
He signed under his cloak.
Can I be? Oh, I could be there, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But the Lord's Hall is open. People can come and go. It's not closed to only certain people. This is where people come to petition and do all the people things that he has to do when he spends. It's not. He has his own tower,
Right.
but this is where he presents to the people. Primarily, it's his entourage that is here, but any warrior, those of heroic nature, are welcome to come. Your people have all left, but you lingered. Yeah. So you guys eat and feast and have enjoyment. Food's after what you guys have went through for the last month.
Yeah.
I know you've been eating pretty good now, but this is like, this is the Lord's Hall. Spices you've never had
Cooked
before. Dwarven mushrooms that are like this, and just elk and venison and moose and people are telling stories, it's people are asking questions. Everybody. Finally, he said, "Very well then. Let's hear the tale. Oberon?"
My fine lords, allow me to tell you.
Please come forward.
Yeah.
Stand before us all.
Yeah.
Yes. And of course, Trevor's looking at you. Takes out his mandolin.
Oh, God.
We gotta sing too. Yeah, right.
We'd left Coppercore seeking diversion. Kobold and goblin alike had proven themselves a tiresome sport. And thus we began to travel in the hope of seeking new challenges. What we found out there, though, held tight in winter's grasp, was more than we had bargained for, however. The druidess Ataya had lost her sister Tanya to some mysterious beast in the night. Ourselves, being freshly minted heroes led by the newest of the Iron Guard, had no other choice but to volunteer our services. What else are the mighty and selfless to do?
After all.
So out into the cold we ventured, hoping to track this maiden-snatching monster before it could bring any harm to Tanya. But before long, our party had encounter after encounter with everything but our prey. Crimson Legionnaires, wargs, winter wolves, all sorts of terrors set themselves upon us. But time and time again we proved our mettle, until finally we came across the creature we sought. A yeti, one of many, was in service to the frost giant Ygaryll. It was he who had Tanya kidnapped. It was he we would need to bargain with should we want to see her safe. But gold would not persuade him, no. You see, Ygaryll had a strong love for his pets, and one had gone missing. Sir Roland, ever a man of honor, struck a bargain with the giant. If we could rescue this missing yeti of Ygaryll's, then we would receive Tanya unharmed. As we set out to find the missing monster, however, we were beset again by other horrors hidden by the frost. Finding refuge in a ruinous tower, we were stalked by a pair of owlbears, hideous abominations against nature. I'm forgetting where these sentences end sometimes. In defending ourselves, however, something long dead began to stir deeper within, and we soon found ourselves under attack by the wraith of Esmira the White. Necroskeletons in her again, I really didn't. Anyways, that's out of character. Yeah. With her foul magics and fouler underlings, she did slay Sir Roland and Halbert. But in the end, both were avenged by the aspiring Squire Kenneth. With our fearless leader slain, but Tanya still in peril, we briefly interred our dead at a nearby camp in the hope the spirits would protect them. Soon after, we finally would reach our destination. Trolls, you see, had captured Ygaryll's pet, and were keeping it deep within their lair. Worse still, they made their home in the ruins of the ancient Smilodon clan's tomb. The trolls had awoken the ire of the dead Valoran, and thus we too were forced to face their wrath as we made our way deeper inside. I wrote a lot.
No, it's all right.
As we were about to pounce upon the trolls, however, Double Hat went turncoat. Alerting the beasts to our location and offering them all sorts of riches, Double Hat fought alongside the trolls to see us all dead. Eventually, Celia managed to pay him back in kind, with 2 thumbs deep within his skull. But in the ensuing chaos, Bloody Dubs Bullock lost his life. The clever rogue who sacrificed himself that the party and some prisoners that we freed from the trolls might live.
He's a hero. Bloody Dub Bullock.
Having barely survived Double Hat's betrayal, we made our way back to the Valoran camp in hopes of reinvigorating the living and avenging the dead. The living weren't given a chance to rest, however, because the dead were themselves restless. Sir Roland Van Cleef, now a thoughtless shambler of cold sinew and colder iron, strode through the snow with ill intent for his old companions. No longer did he serve Lord Ironhand, but instead the wicked Esmira, who deceptively feigned her defeat at our last encounter. After reluctantly putting our friend to rest a second time, we made way to the Wraith's lair that we might do the same to her. With newfound allies from the Troll's lair in tow, we sought Esmira. Though her necroskeletons were vanquished still, Halbert's bones now stood as her guardian. Having the unenvious privilege of putting to rest a second friend and ally, our thirst for vengeance became a righteous fervor, which we used to slay the vile Esmira permanently. But while we enacted our vengeance upon the undead, there was still more vengeance to enact upon the trolls! Emboldened by victory, we returned to the scene of our prior defeat and began to make mincemeat of every troll we encountered.
Mincemeat.
It's
Small pieces of meat.
Tastes like chicken.
Deeper and deeper within their lair we ventured, until finally we found the Yeti we'd sought.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, trolls, being the vicious monsters that they are, had long ago feasted on their hearty prisoner. It was here, however...
Wink, wink.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, truth bending. You're the bartender, I'm the truth.
Some of the details.
Exactly. It was here, however, amidst the bones of their past conquests, that we encountered the troll's chiefess and a cadre of her strongest kin. More importantly, she wielded an accursed relic of the Smilodons, the very staff which had awoken Vilmec's people.
Ooh.
We could not in good conscience...
Foul magics.
We could not in good conscience leave her be with such a relic, and thus we came to blows. No good deed remains unpunished, however, and much to our misfortune, the fair maiden Ataya was lost alongside the chiefess.
Of course, some of the women stop and do some sort of...
Nonetheless, we were still determined to save young Tanya, and set our sights towards Yggdrasil's lair once more.
Yeah.
We parted ways with wise Vilmec, whose duty was to his ancestors' remains, and marched once more into the cold. What?
You said duties.
He said, dude.
Oh, it's
Shut up, boy.
The ruinous wilds were just as fierce as our last excursion, however. More wargs, more winter wolves, a remoraz, and even a dragon.
Oh.
even a dragon plagued our journey. Yeah, again. And in these battles, we would come to lose, dear Celia.
Oh.
Brave and ferocious, even in the end, bursting from the white hot belly of the Remoras. Finally, we would once more set foot in Yggyrill's lair.
After looting her.
They didn't get everything. Though.
No,
Sorry.
a lot of it melted. It would only be fair that a new bargain be struck with so many new faces amongst us, no?
No, kill the giant! Kill the giant, kill the giant.
When we met the giant a second time, it was clear his warm heart for his pets was simply a facade to hide his cold nature. Coins and treasure were what he truly desired most, and the trolls had amassed an abundance he could not ignore. Let it be known that such trickery lit a fire in my belly, a rage so fierce it would burn even the nails of the Redeemer's tree to ash. This monster sent my closest companions to their deaths. I wished only for the swiftest of retributions upon his head. But
We decided to do one more mission for him.
calm minds are what is needed in these situations, and Tanya's life would be cut short if we drew the giant's ire. Thus did I steel myself.
Oh, and Tanya's sitting there too.
Yeah, sure. Using what was acquired by our victories, as well as what was bequeathed by our defeats, we purchased Tanya's freedom from Ygaryll. This is by no means.
You didn't kill the giant?
This is by no means a glorious end to our tale. I agree, but it is one which allowed this maiden to live, and for the sacrifices my companions made to not be in vain. I swear to you, fine people gathered here, I will not forget those sacrifices, nor will I forgive the creature that so callously used them. This raven cries out for vengeance! Vengeance upon Ygaryll! Vengeance for the fleet hangers! Death to the giants!
Fuck yeah! Sing!
Guards stand up, people pull the sword. Let's go! Come on! Whole erupts into, well,
Because the
chaos.
target's changed.
Well, 20 side dice. Will you?
You got it.
Good speech. Good.
Nat 20.
All right.
Well done.
What's your charisma?
Charisma's 18.
So, 1,800 experience points.
Sweet.
Nice.
Good.
Right on. Yeah, there's a little bit of bending here and there, but it's
What truth
So
doesn't
you
have
could
a
have
little
turned
bit
the
in
whole
it?
crowd against this Shlomo too, if you wanted to.
yeah.
Almost
In
in
this
right there.
town.
And so, yeah, I mean, you got everybody riled up with that. You were just like,
That was the plan.
People like,
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way to make it. I'm not gonna say we killed the giant, but I can at the very least motivate everyone to help me kill him.
Eventually, as things settle down, people are drinking and eating and shouting, "Ah!" and you can see Lady Gwendolyn talking to Tonya. She's, and finally, little Brian's like, all right, just let us. I know we'd all like to go racing out and go kill the giant, which is which is definitely on the board.
Fuck yeah!
Kill the giant! Sometimes a keener mind is better than a keen sword.
Mm.
Man, some of the giant? Some of the guards like, what? You've done a service to the people of Coppercore, and many sacrifices were made and such. You are heroes of Coppercore, and let it be known as such. And in so doing, we will gift you these. And Aderon comes up to each of you and gives you this torque. Just wrapped, it's a dragon torque.
Okay.
And you each, it's made of copper torque, beautifully crafted. It's got topaz eyes. That's mouth. These are torques of courage. They'll give you a +1 versus any fear attacks. I'm sorry,
Sweet.
+2 actually. And people, of course, then come up and they discuss Sir Roland and pay him honors of some of the previous heroics from the Queefhangers, which are no longer in existence.
Yeah.
And the party goes, and it's a long and boisterous night. People are, of course, bothering you for more details about Ajmir and the giant and this and that. And, yeah, but so.
I might have remnants of the coins of one of the coins Izmir had. I'll be
Okay.
like, yes, you see. It was long, long ago. She clearly lived amongst the people, and I talk about the coin and
Yeah.
look how old this is, the mints.
Lady Gwendolyn's certainly interested. So is the shaman. Baron says there are places in the mountains that have old magics entombed. Something to be very wary of.
Indeed.
This one,
As someone who encountered many of those tombs on his journey up there, I quite agree.
these things rest and sleep for another time.
Yes.
And with that closes the chapter of Winter's Grasp. And as such, I will be stepping aside for the next chapter of the Coming of Winter, which will be DM'd by the world famous Malrex. Yeah!
Wow.
No pressure.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, thank you very much.
Spill my beer. No, wait.
Bar. Hey, look, we have 12 viewers now.
You know, as soon as I say Malrex, it goes from 6 to 12. What the hell?
All right, so what happened?
Wait, take your shirt off. That might get some.
Forget what to do.
Well,
Give me lots of gold.
Oh,
And
can I get the better of the proficiency level games of the two classes?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well, no, I mean one's better in non-weapon and one's better.
no,
in
yeah, you
weapon,
get the
so-
better
of whichever it is. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
and I don't know how it really rolls for.
I think I should just get the total number, like twice as many.
There's a game.
Crazy.
Yeah, ridiculous. Oh, my head will explode. Yeah. There's actually a great system called Hackmaster.
oh, I've heard of it.
They do a really good job. It's a very complicated system. Oh, very much second to but the rules heavy. But they do a great job as opposed to multi-class characters.
Right.
You have characters that's a fighter mage.
Right.
It's a single class or this in it, and they really put them together nicely.
Yeah.
You know,
Sculpted, yeah.
yeah.
Second edition Pathfinder kind of has a neat way of doing things
Right.
where the class features, there isn't it's kind of the opposite end where instead of picking a class, you'll pick a class for your first level, but then as far as features you get, it's all feats that you
Right.
basically take. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm
You're-
going into fighter and I'm taking these
creating
things.
your own path.
And then exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'm going into a different class to get spells or something.
Right. Yeah, no, I've never played Pathfinder actually. But
One other question. Bracers? I don't want a buckler. I would assume bracers would be quieter and wouldn't necessarily affect my thieving skills as much as an actual shield on my arm, even a buckler. I want form-fitted forearm kind of things.
bracers? I mean, well, bracers are. I mean, they're van braces is what they're called, which they're usually part of a suit of armor. So if you have like leather armor or something, you have van
I'm not
braces.
wearing any armor. I just was wondering if I could get a shield bonus against at least a single attack with
I think-
reinforced just forearm guards without affecting my thieving skills. I'm trying to avoid
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I don't.
because a buckler would be bulky.
Yeah. Well,
I'm looking more for and it might just be
a-
single
a-
attack defense.
a buckler for a 3 foot tall person would
I'd be a small shield to a human.
be almost useless.
Yeah.
But I can see why someone just wearing braces would probably enhance their armor class by 1. I would
I'm just
think.
prefer to play maybe only one attack.
Yeah.
If there's multiple or whatever.
Mr. DM, what do you think?
How you want to do it? But I just was
Just say,
wondering.
just say no.
I was gonna say buckler
Well,
Braces. If you just wore two
brace.
mundane braces, because that lowers armor class by 1, at least against 1 attack. Normally,
Is he actively trying to block stuff?
Well, I imagine he would.
And
That'd be
I'd probably
part.
have to take a proficiency in them, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe I just have them on. I can try it, and there's some weird roll. But if I take a proficiency in defending myself with them, then I get the -1 at that point. Does that sound fair?
Normally, van braces are
It'd
part
be
of
like
an
learning
armor.
martial arts, right? I would learn how to use them to
Kinda,
block
kinda.
strikes.
But yeah, I mean, it's.
If I'm just
you can
trying
make
to
it complicated or
propose,
make it simple.
I think if you take a proficiency in it, you could do. Are you using? What are you
if I
using?
don't,
What's
if
your
I
weapons?
just daggers,
2 daggers.
yeah,
So 2 daggers.
not even
per
2. I just use 1 dagger. I'm not a fighter. I'm a finder, not a fighter.
Yeah.
It's just in a pinch. I want to be able to deflect something without using my flesh to do it.
Right.
I personally think that van braces are generally part.
Yeah, they're part
Of an armor.
the armor.
So
Unless you're one.
no. I mean, I think he would be able to lower his armor class by 1 having a pair of bracers on.
Okay.
It'd be
Fine.
equivalent to just because you can cover and block. I mean, that's what they're for.
Right.
Sure.
Generally, use it for your whole body, so you have an armor class of 5 with
It might
chainmail.
not- and depending on the type of attack and all that, it might not
Right.
be useful, but it's better than nothing.
Well,
I guess.
probably not really useful against a giant's attack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or maybe a two-handed sword. It's pretty.
Yeah. Anyway,
relevant,
just
but-
because actually the kote, Kote, Japanese thing,
yeah.
was they had these braces with metal bars on it
Oh,
for
yeah, yeah.
specifically blocking sword blows.
Yeah, and a lot of it was just deflection too.
Yeah.
I mean, just yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to put your arm up like this as the guy chops down. But
Right.
just anyway,
You guys ready?
we are.
See, we go by dex. Who has the highest dex?
Oh, okay.
Name dex.
16. Anyone have higher than 16?
12.
That'd be. Well, what about his character?
Izzle's got a 16.
Then it would go
What's
to.
the
Almost got
perception?
16.
Jesus.
13.
Oh, he's higher.
Well, hold on. He's got 16 too.
But I have a 12.
Is Sonny's first then?
Yeah, sounds
And
like it.
then Shlomo, I guess. And then Izzle,
What's Izzle's perception?
11.
What's Sonny's armor class?
It's 1, but -2 if using the armband defensively, and that's against just 1 attack.
And his perception you said was 12?
13.
13. And Shlomo's is 12 perception. What's his armor class?
2.
Okay. And then Izzle? Is it Izzle?
Yeah, Izzle.
And what's your armor class?
Normal or shieldless or surprise? Just normal?
Yeah, usual.
Yeah, that looked like the feast hall right there.
8. Okay. And his perception is 11. Okay. Who has
Great job.
15 dex?
Oh, 15 decks? No.
Oh, I got a 15 dex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aiden,
Aiden, Aden, Aiden,
armor class?
-10. I'm protected by my. I got 3.
Perception?
Perception is 10.
John, what's your new character's name?
Aiden, Aden,
And you're playing Madrid too or no?
Aiden.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Aiden.
Dexterity 13, perception of 12,
I hardly know.
AC.
I'll probably have him just go
By the way,
back.
Shlomo looks quite a bit
Mace is
different now. He has chainmail,
negative
shield, and a mace.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was the perception?
It's getting all fierce now.
Well,
Well,
it certainly looks like he might hit something now.
It's a nice shape.
And so,
Maybe.
Do you have some of the festival bells in your beard
Well,
too?
he has a
Valbryn
nice copper
is
torque on him.
Yeah, 12
I
decks.
feel brave.
That helps.
15 perception, but I also have alert, so depending on the check, that might be 17.
okay.
Oh, I should write that down for
And what's your
Kenneth.
armor class?
Armor class, until I get that dragon armor, is 5.
It's 5.
Yeah.
Dragon armor is going to take 3 years.
2.5. But
Okay, so Aiden approached the party and told everyone.
conned everybody.
When did you need to leave by? Do you remember?
When everyone is ready, it's up to you,
One
Mr.
more
DM.
day hence.
You tell me. You're now the Fallister.
Why are you going off with a bunch of
5
people?
days
Nobody from Court Life?
hence.
Because we didn't know what to do and we just kind of.
Especially with that rousing speech.
Well, because they gave the party 600 gold pieces to
Well,
prepare.
that was after the fact.
Yeah.
Right.
Paid.
Did everyone get their gear? Because I didn't get any emails.
Okay, so I mean,
saying, my
yeah,
feelings were hurt.
the only thing would be the dragon scale, or not dragon scale, the dragon hide armor.
That's all you guys want
Is-
Well, do I have to send you everything I sent him?
from now on.
Yeah.
No, I know, but from now on. But I
Yeah.
didn't realize I was supposed to do it ahead of time.
Oh, I see.
So I mean, I got all my components for my spells and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Okay. So you took care of most of that then?
Only other thing I
think
can
so.
think of is
Not the
to
armor.
get a small straight piece of iron.
There's no iron in this place.
My armor was
No iron.
standard.
It's only copper.
So I
So
can
you
get that in.
guys are going in the wilderness again, cold wilderness. So you want to get extreme winter?
I
gear?
have mine's still in good condition.
Okay.
Oh, is it up in
So
the
if I
north?
put that
I
on,
didn't know where the.
Then I'm at a zero.
Just
but I'm
check.
Are we
not-
going
not
in the
winning.
north?
I don't know.
I didn't think.
Well,
we're-
it's-
Going, well, it's not about the
Yeah.
north. It's just about going out of town.
In the woods and
Yeah.
snow.
Yes, we're going north
Okay.
and into the wilderness.
Ludwig was having his chainmail adjusted. Is that all done by now?
Yeah.
You want my armor class with that on? With the extreme winter?
That's by 2, I
And
think.
Andy, you said it perfect, right? Hell, all they have to do is just like cut the bottom off it, it'd be fitting.
Yeah, exactly.
If
That's
I
what
need
happened,
to-
right?
He didn't
But-
want cutoffs.
It's extra
He
movement.
wants a
by 2,
tailored
and your own
chainmail
plus by
suit
2.
that fits his body.
So, zero.
Fair enough.
They did some more. They did.
Yeah, I probably need to buy some ear cold armor gear.
Okay.
So I don't know how
How much is the stream
Take
winter
6
gear?
inches off the bottom, we're good.
Extreme winter gear was how much?
We're like 3
What?
feet.
Oh, it's in the,
500.
yeah, I think it's in the beginning of the winters. Yeah, I can help you with that. I'll be your sub DM.
Okay. Can you?
In the beginning, you want me to help you with that?
But those with enchanted cloaks that protect against the cold don't really need it, right?
Right.
Oh, I see. 15 gold.
15 gold, okay.
Again,
Everybody's got
Combat movements -2.
Sure.
Okay.
And then this I meant to ask. Compasses? Are those a thing yet? Or no?
I think they have them on ships, but I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
expensive.
Yeah, if there's
I don't know.
We got Mudrik.
exactly. That's precisely why.
I think they're really expensive.
yeah, they are.
Yeah, really
Seed.
expensive.
I always
heavy
know which way I'm
off-road.
going.
My father gave me.
To the ale.
I'm going that way.
I just follow the
Good.
ale.
Thank you for bringing some beer. Right on. Oh, you're looking to get some business tonight, aren't you?
I mean, I'm just trying to pass the time until we get out of there.
Oh, the story with the, because
no,
Sonny wasn't included.
That's okay. No,
What?
even if he had been invited, he wouldn't go.
He wasn't even mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't think they have.
I wasn't sure where to throw
readily
it in.
available.
The honey guy.
I knew Sonny wouldn't care.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Is there
don't
anything else
leave me out of it.
Yeah.
other than it keeps you warm?
Well, it doesn't keep you necessarily warm. It just keeps you from not freezing.
Taking
It.
damage
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
cold, but
No.
or it reduces damage
Correct.
from cold.
Right.
Okay.
I don't see compass.
Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. And
And-
then
And the shield and chainmail don't have any power.
Other than it's what plus
Tent
2
or a
plus.
bedroll?
I mean, that looks like
yeah,
shimmering
What would that
water
cost?
now that it's cleaned up, and it just look. When you get it back, it's just it looks like flowing water you're wearing, and it's probably mithril.
Oh God! And you know what? I'll probably ask Aiden at some point what he roughly thinks.
So I do give him the shield
Are,
unless I consider the tip.
Maybe you would know more. All right. Point is how long does Aiden roughly think?
Come
we'll
back
be gone?
anytime, sir. Say again.
How long does Aiden roughly think we'll be gone?
Well, Ian, you think because you have a rough idea of where this
Right, we
is,
kind of have a map,
Yeah,
maybe.
at the very
Yeah.
least, the journey to obviously.
and it's not that far. However, it's over very rough terrain because it's through a glacier and it's all cracked, so it's almost impassable in some areas. So we may have to walk around up the river and then.
As a raven flies about 30 miles, but it's not that easy. There's glaciers and ravines, but I hear you're all very good at dealing with giants and dragons and things.
We've got experience with them at the very least.
Very good.
We've lived.
And you know what?
We've survived the
very
encounter.
good at dealing with giants and dragons?
Yeah, Lord Brian.
Other than Lord Brian?
No,
Yes.
not really.
We got by.
We survived.
Yes.
2 weeks of rations. How much would that be? I know I should have looked this up. I fucked up.
It's okay. Well, here, let's see.
Two
Wait,
years.
aren't the the people hiring us paying for all this?
Yeah, they gave
Yeah.
you 600
Yeah,
gold
They give
pieces.
us gold
We're gonna
for
keep
it.
it dry. Can't they just buy us rations?
Yeah, no, they can't. They're not your shopping friends. And Aiden says, no, we gave you 600 gold.
Yeah.
Where are iron rations?
It would have been cheaper to just say we'll buy
I don't know. How about
They are heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, a day's rations is at least a pound. So 2 weeks would be.
where can I find them?
Yeah, they didn't do a very good job of doing rations in the player's handbook, like a day's rations. You want me to help you, Mr. DM? I can work on that. Well,
Yeah. Does anyone else have any questions or any items they need?
yeah. What's the weather?
It's actually nice out, but it's cold. I'm assuming you guys are just staying at not Trevix, but
Not Trevix, but
The pillar for me.
Pillar. Yeah.
the Pillar. Okay. Are you there too, Izzle?
Yep.
In Shlomo?
I'm at the ranch.
You're at the ranch. Okay.
Okay, so standard rations.
15.
Sorry.
15 pounds?
15 gold.
I don't know
15
what
silver.
you-
How much?
No,
I'm gonna say.
standard ration is 3 gold pieces.
Oh, wow.
Iron rations is 5 gold pieces for a week.
Okay.
But our weeks are 10 days, so
Okay.
might want to jump that up a little bit.
Gotcha.
To 50.
But
So there's 5 of us? 6 of us.
Okay, so
6? Kenny
Uh,
going with us?
I don't know if Kenny's coming with us.
That's up to you. Do you want to play Kenny?
I
It's up
could.
to the
I
group.
mean, 10 days is what, 50 gold then?
yeah, sounds like
And
it.
there's 5 of us, so that's 250 gold.
Maybe
Take out of the.
Kenny will not. I think Kenny had enough time out in the wild. He'll.
Yeah. Well, we already
Oh,
split.
wait.
We already split up the gold.
Oh, we did? Oh, okay. Oh,
Hey, for a guy who doesn't drink beer, you pick good beer.
Hey, you know,
That's
it's
good
the
stuff.
hen house, his favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan's or John's?
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron's. You're kissing up to the DM.
Yeah, exactly.
Good move.
I, for one, knew he was going to be DMing, so.
I didn't get it, so I pulled a joke on that. I'm regretting it.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Dad.
Look, 20. Hey, 20. Slow-mo, 20.
Well, he has no weapon, but that. looks
Payback
more
is a
like
bitch.
Yes, it is.
So you can put him in.
We had a Mudrik figure.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's got an axe.
And a shield, right? You still have a shield, right? Because
He does.
You had like 4 of them.
Now he's down to 1 now.
Oh, good.
He gave 1. Oh, and he does require make sure that gets to a good dwarf.
You're giving him the
The curse shield.
right. Well, it's actually not bad. It's a good shield, but it does draw attention. Yeah, no, we'll keep it within our people because it's also actually it has a boon as well that you
It's a
may not have been
religious
aware of. Yeah, it actually enhances your charisma toward dwarves or reaction.
I don't need that.
And I'm handsome enough.
Everybody loves me.
All right, let's start. Izzle, you guys are staying at the. Where are you guys staying at again?
Pillar.
The Pillar. Okay, here we go. Izzle, you get, while staying at the Pillar, you were sitting with your companions, and some guardsmen come up to you, and one of them's like, he's right there. No, that's not him. Da, da, da. And they kind of have an argument looking at you, and then they wander off and leave you alone. Sonny, you've noticed that there are a lot of guardsmen in the dwarven area. They seem to be looking for people, which makes sense because all of you are hearing a lot of rumors about this whole big distraction that happened during the Winter Festival that you guys did not go check out at the time. But what you learn is that all these animals were set loose, and it was very chaotic. But what turns out is that it was a big distraction and something was stolen. And they believe it was Megan's Motleys, is what they call it. And you guys have been hearing about,
Megan the Angel, right?
some reward to, collect them. So that's what's going on. Lots of talk about that. Also, a lot of talk about Valbrun's story with you guys. And so a lot of people have been coming up to you, congratulating you, buying you a few free drinks here and there. So that's good as well. Aiden, you've received word from a messenger from Fallister, Father Fallister, basically saying they've been having some trouble and they're coming back to Coppercore. They've been trying to build their church, and apparently a lot of people do not like that because it's of the old gods. So he said that the message says basically that beware of the blacksmith, but he doesn't say which one, and that apparently they're coming back to Coppercore and that you should leave quickly.
But I don't know who they are.
Right.
Is it? Do I think, because I stay at the temple, the standard ruffians and things that come and try to.
You've had a few Verloren clansmen,
Right.
kind of mainly the Bloody Boar, come in and raise havoc and
Okay. Try to burn the place.
vandalize, and you guys have some guards and stuff. It's just a constant
Harassment.
harassment, and in fact, some people look at you a little bit weird in the streets, and they're quite not sure what to make of you.
Right.
But yeah, and Shlomo, the ranch is doing great. I don't know if
I've been working on it.
you've been working on
Yeah.
it, so it's all yours
We cleaned it
now.
up. Yeah.
Well,
Pretty well.
yeah. I mean,
I guess
still know
Albert
about
still
it.
knows about it.
No, Albert doesn't know about it.
I know about the ranch.
I think he was there.
I've been at the ranch.
I mean, Limpy's Ranch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so Valbrand,
I've been
Gelsnor.
there.
Gelsnor comes.
I just
and-
haven't. We've kind of been rough, and so he didn't feel like sleeping over there recently.
Gelsnor,
Yes.
who is also a tailor of tales, catches up with you, and you guys swap stories, I guess. And he's sad to hear about Roland's death, but he's like, I didn't care for him much, but that sucks. And, but he tells you that he's got his own group, and he's motioning it over to a couple. There's like 3 dwarves and some Verloren, looks like a shaman of some sort, and he's off to go explore the abandoned mines, and there's some rumors over there that he's going to check out.
That's good.
He wishes you
Safe.
luck on your journey, and so yeah, that's what's going on. And I don't know if there's any last minute things in town. It's approaching the time for when Aiden said it was time to go.
Do I feel the need I should return to the temple after that, or is he giving me I should just go about my mission? That
Yeah,
They sent me
you
on.
go about your mission. You need to be focused on your mission. You're kind of used to the harassment, so you don't know how
Right.
bad it was, but you're used to it.
right?
And it seems it'd be increasing.
Okay.
Yeah. Is my armor any close to being finished?
Yeah, 3 or 4 days go by and it's pretty much done. They're just doing
Great.
some last minute adjustments. So what did you guys decide that armor class is going to be for the dragon armor? Is it dragon armor?
Dragon hide.
Dragon hide armor.
Make you the dragon skull.
Armor class 9?
Yeah, I think yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
They left a lot of big openings.
Yes.
I mean,
So you breathe better.
yeah. I wonder if it's noted in the module, but it's probably that was an ancient dragon. It might be like an armor class of 3 sort of thing, like almost equivalent to plate mail. It's certainly better than the Remoraz armor.
Oh, this is the
Yeah, from the
I got the page here. Enough to make armor class 3,
Cool. Okay.
and it helps with cold.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, excellent.
So is your armor class 3 now, or
3, 1, I guess, with the extreme cold gear.
okay?
It would also weigh about half as much as normal plate mail because it's not.
Sweet.
It's not actually metal
Yeah.
and chain.
Okay.
It's also, I think, from an ancient dragon
Yeah.
or a very old dragon. So, you guys, lots of different things happening in town. I mean,
Where's Aiden staying?
well, Aiden's probably staying at the temple, but
How far
he'll.
away is that?
The temple is between
Ernston and.
Ernston and Midholm.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's not that close.
Not that close. So,
That's
yeah.
more than a
So, you guys had things to attend to, so he
Yeah.
was going to come and meet you on a specified day.
Okay, good.
which is today.
Which, if we want to fast forward, unless you guys get drawn into the other things the DM presented, which is also fine. You know, so. Say again?
Nothing.
Oh. No, I didn't actually even hear.
Killing the giant.
Killing a giant, or the, you know, dealing with the motleys and or the miners, or
Hey, are you familiar with
Oh yeah.
dimensional?
Oh yeah. Sure.
It doesn't specifically say. It says I can put the portals wherever I want them.
Right.
but one has to be right in front
It
of you.
tells you.
Who's up? How many?
Just
feet
grab me as you're
space?
headed out of town.
Far away.
Since you know
No,
where the
that's
ranch is.
that's a different.
What was that?
Anyway,
Grab me as you're heading out of town.
Of course,
since you know
of
where the
course.
ranch is.
Yes, I'll see you at the ranch.
can I open? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking Dimension Walk. Anyway, can I open it under something
Under
that's
like.
sitting on the floor? An object or a person?
Is this dimension door or dimension walk?
Dimension door.
Well, one opens in front of you. It either opens on
And
the
I can
floor.
put the other one in any
wherever you want.
orientation wherever
Yeah.
I want.
I would think
Yeah.
so.
So
Yeah, if it
if
says
somebody's
anywhere,
standing
you can.
there, I can just drop them through
Yes.
the portal. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you
It doesn't specifically say.
you
so
can
that's-
try. I mean, it's not like a
I mean, you could set up a dimension door behind
Why?
someone
I
and
mean, it's
shoot.
just my ability.
no. I mean, yes, you can,
Yeah.
but they may become aware of it and jump out of the way.
And
or
it
something.
is just a vaguely outlined, it's not a shimmering square rectangle suddenly appearing.
Like in He-Man.
It's just vaguely, it's like a distortion. It's not.
No, it's an opening of a portal, right? Bzzz, and there's rainbows and fire and
No,
dragons
it's
coming.
not, it doesn't indicate that. It says it's vaguely, I don't know, if
You hear
it's
the-
this
you hear the
shimmering
music.
white portal opening, they wouldn't
That
use the
plays
word
music.
vaguely outlined.
It
You
plays
know what I'm
music.
saying? I'm assuming that it's like a distortion.
music.
There's a straight line in your image
Visually.
if you're looking for it, but
Audibly,
it's
it
not
plays
like
music.
I see a portal. There's a door there now. It's just it looks like a window, a
Well,
vaguely outlined
I
window.
would think once it's opened, though, it looks very much different. It's not a. It's not. It wouldn't look just like that wall there with a weird image on it. It would open up
Why couldn't it?
because you've opened a portal from one place to another through a different dimension.
I know, but it's just I don't know. It depends on how you interpret that.
Yeah,
I
it
don't.
depends on
I-
if it's something that you can see through. Or
Maybe
It's-
it looks like a mirage or something.
I would think it still looks like the wall. Maybe there's some distortion,
yeah,
being that there is a rectangular outline of a door-sized portal.
Triangle, circle.
It's the
But
use of the
I would
word
think, I would
vaguely.
think they would need to do a perception check. You can give a plus
Yeah.
or whatever to it, but they've got to do it. It's not like a big gold shiny,
right.
No, it is not.
like a bright light in a dark room.
No. Probably just a circle thing that opens up. Wah.
And do you have to say Garguthum to enter?
Maybe.
What's that from?
That's from the Egg of the Phoenix. That was
Oh
the-
yeah, that's
the
right.
password.
I remember that.
I just want to ask now because I'm probably
Right.
going to be using that a lot, and
Figured.
I want to be able to.
Okay.
In that case, I need beer.
Not that any of you know how I'm doing what I'm doing.
No, of course.
Well, usually you can't see it if
How
outside
many
it's
times have
closed.
your characters run into sinuses?
Well, you'd
gotta-
be surprised.
You got to play them accordingly.
Here's my backstory, all about how.
You're a gnome.
John and I have a long history of sinuses.
Yeah.
So Aiden, did you make your way back to Copper?
Yeah, I will make my way back to Copper Core and upon our, I don't know where we decided to meet. Is it at the Pillar? Is it at
Sure.
Trevix? or
I think I would have said since
The-
it's out
the-
of town, we'll meet at the ranch.
Okay.
at the ranch. Okay, you tell him where the ranch is.
Yeah.
He's heard of the ranch. This place where people go to get healed
Yep.
is an interesting place because people are coming to his temple to be healed, which is why there's a bit of a difference between. So yes,
Are you making a point?
They just
You're telling the
usually
whole
leave here
team?
drunk.
yeah, yes,
Yes.
part of the healing process.
Plus,
Telling everybody.
yeah,
Sure.
kills the pain.
Yeah,
All right.
All right. I'll
So-
show up on the appointed day.
great.
Do I have
Yeah.
trouble entering the property now that you've blessed it so much?
Is there a special?
I don't
on
think so.
potion
We
healing?
never got any special
No. For the
rewards
heroes.
up. I'm still working on that ability.
No.
Are there potions of healing?
Aiden says, "Is everyone ready?"
Let's
As
hit the
ready
road.
as I will be.
Let's hit the road.
No.
I'm ready.
Okay, fair enough.
And who is the leader of this group?
I suppose I am.
Very well. Well, I'm assuming he has a rough map of where we need to go, because it's not like he's ever been there.
Well, there's a couple options on.
That was actually one more thing I meant to buy was a map of the region. I don't know if there's any handy
Well, I'm sure someone
travel
has a
maps.
rough map.
I mean, I have maps.
There's a rough map. Yeah.
Cool.
There's a decent one for 10 gold.
10 gold? Okay. Yeah.
Sure, it has 20. If you want a 3D map, it's 20.
Yeah.
It's got
Just start walking around carrying this topographical model.
Yeah. How is magical armor affected on weight? Seeing this mithril and all that.
5 pounds less for every bonus.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a couple ways to do it.
Okay.
You can follow the river upstream to, is that Beaver Lake?
Bieber? Justin Bieber?
Yeah, we're from Canada.
Wait, no.
Yeah, we could follow the Red Copper Run up to
Beaver Clan
Lake.
Beaver
There is
Clan
actually, is that just really a story? Is there really a Beaver Clan?
I don't know.
I guess we'll have to find out.
I don't know.
Okay.
We might get attacked
But
by
you
beavers.
can go that way to try to get around the big glacier. You can try to climb up the glacier, or you can try to get a boat and go on Mammoth Lake and go around to an easier place to get upon the glacier. But basically, you know that you need to get on this glacier or across it or around it. And
Right.
the problem with the glacier is that there's just so many cracks and
It's moving. It's
crevices.
dangerous.
It's a little dangerous, but you know you
Back
can't.
to North Valrun.
Yes,
We just can't get away from the snow.
No.
So it's only about 30 miles, but still it could be a little bit more depending on which way you
Yeah,
go.
if you're a bird, it's 30 miles for us. So this is what I present to you. I show them the rough map.
Right.
So here we could. So you decide.
Well, in my personal experience, going by the river would be the safest. I know how often so many of us struggled with the ice in the troll cave to begin with. So an entire iceberg seems even more precarious, unless anyone else thinks,
Oh, let's follow the river.
yep. Well, if there's no opposition, then yes, follow the river, I say.
Okay. It's like
Follow the river.
it's probably like early morning.
Follow, 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 follow.
You guys set off.
I'm assuming we're
Okay.
setting off.
You set off.
Oh, you did say I had a +5 Vorpal Sword of Lightning, right?
No, that
Right.
was mine, actually.
Right.
It's
Oh.
a spear.
No.
Yeah.
It's a sunny day. Sun's coming up.
It's my day.
It's a little bit of cloudiness, but most of it's sun and it's nice.
Like you actually see Aiden doing that to the morning sun.
There is some dark clouds hugging some of the mountain peaks, but where you're at now is nice. But it is cold,
Yep.
and there is snow, and you set off and you follow the river, and the river is gurgling its way. And it looks like you can stay on one side, no need to cross.
Are we
Unless
on the north side or the south side of the river?
You are on the north side.
Okay, what's the marching order, folks?
I don't
So
mind.
if this is the map, that would be the north.
Correct.
So we're on this side of the river, is that what you're saying?
On the north side of it.
Yes.
Yeah, so look,
Well,
here's Copper
The
Clore.
river runs north-south.
No, the river
runs east.
Well,
Yeah,
the
we're
changes.
not on this river, we're on this river.
Yeah.
Or the same river, but we're going this
Part
way.
of the river, all right.
So Copper Core's here, so we're leaving here, and we're trying to get into there, according to,
Yeah.
So we don't have to cross it.
Yeah, we don't really want to cross the Olden Dread Glacier because apparently bad things happen there, like abominable Yeti and things.
Anybody want to change the marching order?
Looks good to me.
Well, feel free to rearrange.
As for Aiden, he's average sized fella. Looks a lot like his figurine.
Yeah, his hair like that.
Yeah, roughly, brownish hair.
Looks red, orange.
Light colored eyes, carries a spear and a morning star. Wears a splint mail, which I actually decided to procure. I just rolled what he got. Anyway, so yeah.
Very good. Any other questions?
Don't think so.
No, ma'am.
All right.
Taunt?
I know.
I think he's flexing.
I'm just trying to, butter him up and then piss him off and then,
Get used to it.
So he kills somebody, like the guy who can open rainbow portals.
Okay, well, you guys are traveling and
Listen, you can barely see it, but it sounds really loud.
Oh, yeah. Didn't say anything.
Don't you air it because there's a vacuum. Whoosh, goes rushing through.
Oh, did I? Yeah, right. There actually would be a air passage. I think I got snowshoes. Did I get snowshoes?
I assume that comes with the winter gear.
No. I do have heavy winter mantle.
We don't have snowshoes with winter gear.
no, that's
Oh,
just
That's a
clothes.
heavy thing.
Buy snowshoes then.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, they're 2 gold.
Okay.
Who goes?
So you guys are traveling most of the day. It's pretty quiet. Eventually, you can see the big cliff of this, the Olden Dread Glacier. It just reaches way up in the sky. There's cracks. Once in a while, there's crumbling ice that falls down, which you can hear it because it's a couple miles away. A little wind picks up.
Yep.
And your day is pretty uneventful.
May Ardnor bless our journeys. Thank you.
How many hexes do we make it?
Who?
Well, I'm looking at a
Skulgrim.
different map than you, but
Yeah.
you make it.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
To
Check
the,
that
You
map.
put your
just
faith in
make
ale.
sure it's
I do.
kind of the same.
sure.
What's up?
So, like, maybe to the trees here, or not quite that far?
You make it about here.
Ale will numb your pain when you're in. It will heal your wounds.
Pain lets you know you're alive.
Oh, when you're in too much pain, you'll want numbing.
If pain lets you know that you're alive, we have lived quite a bit.
The gale will let you know you're alive too.
Is there any vegetation by the river, or is it pretty sparse?
Yeah, there's some trees here and there. It's not as thick as some areas, but
There's something.
there's some brush. Yeah, there's a lot of well, it's covered by snow, but
Yeah.
boulders and whatnot.
Gotcha.
Literate, and a lot of animals are like ee ee, big marmots, and they're diving into their holes and stuff.
Nice.
As you go
Do they
by.
really sound like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a pica.
Ee, ee.
Okay.
But
Well, some
yeah, it's starting to get. You have about an hour or so before dark, and before it gets dark.
Time to set up camp.
Yeah.
Right, fellas?
Indeed.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So,
Ardnor will, or not Ardnor, I'm not Ardnor. Aiden will help in whatever way necessary to set up the camp.
good.
He then pitches himself a tent.
So we'll start a fire for us.
Okay.
I crawled inside.
Crawls inside!
Oh, yeah, that's a nice tent.
It's not that. Oh, an actual tent.
A real tent. Yeah, no, it's an actual tent.
1-man tent or
Yeah, it's a small tent. Yeah.
5-man tent, but no one else can.
Nope, it's a
that-
small tent.
No, I remember to get a tent this time, so yeah, I'm fine.
Cost me 10 gold or something. I bought a tent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys set up camp. First, second, third watch.
I'll do first.
Someone will take.
Second?
So,
I'll take third.
okay. Someone will take second.
Okay.
And if any of my time not on watch is just like resting and not sleeping, I'll definitely be studying that book from
The
the
herbalist.
Smilodon clan, the herbalism book.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
Because if I can make Korax do more shit, I definitely want him to.
So the herbalist
Wow.
book, it has some.
Some kind of tie to
Sounds very
Korax
Smells
and
nice.
Yeah.
something to do with
It's
Smile
got a lot of weird
Planet
phrases.
thing.
The guy
John
talks
said
about
that
a lot of things.
if I keep studying it, Korax can do more stuff.
Okay.
Talks about a lot of
That's
things.
all I know.
Wait, whoa, wait, oh, wait.
Yeah.
Sorry.
herbalism book.
Yes, it's in there. Doesn't have anything to do with Corax.
I thought it did.
Oh,
Nothing.
Book of Herbs.
But if
You-
you,
you
keep,
would-
if you keep
Yeah.
studying it,
Yes.
you could learn a proficiency in herbalism if you so chose.
Okay,
Or-
got it. It sounded like there was something else to it because you like really pushed me to study it rather than have Vilmec look at it. I don't know. But yeah, I'll keep
We can read a
studying it.
review.
I don't have any other books to read.
I think it was in the one. You know, we'll talk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Make
All
it so really hard for him. Sorry,
All right.
Right.
The night passes without any
dear
incident.
God, huh?
Ale. Yeah.
And you guys
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
It's all right. Many haven't. That's why I'm here. Spread the word.
And the beer.
And the beer. Yeah.
All right. Looks like some
Good comment,
clouds are
Andy.
moving in.
Sometimes.
A little bit of a light drizzle of snow, but
I'm here to
it
help.
passes pretty quickly. But you can see
How much of a
some of the-
how much of a killer?
angry clouds up to the north.
Well, stand behind me. I'll protect you.
I will help you protect me.
Even better.
And then after a couple hours of travel, you're starting to see a lot more trees. A forest is coming off one of the mountains. You see the glacier is kind of going away from you and getting tucked into the mountains.
So we're maybe on this hex now.
Yeah, there may be a way to get up there from there, or you can keep going towards the lakes, or
I'll let you figure that out.
And Aiden knows nothing of the region. He's never been here.
Oh, he's got a map. He says he
Well, that must
It-
be some sort of
well,
trail or
map.
something, right?
There is no trail. This is an ancient map.
Oh,
I do not know well of this region. We see the river, the lake, in the place we need to go. Do we want to face the glacier or find another way
That's a way.
to where we are needing to
That's
go?
true. That's a good idea. I'll summon Corax and try to have him scout around.
I see you blew over that sparrow. Color.
Yeah.
Summon the pigeon.
Yeah.
Oh, a sparrow.
so how far does he fly, or
I don't know as far as a raven flies, I guess. Like how far am I sending him out?
yeah, or where do you direct him?
Probably I know we could climb up and over this part of the glacier, so I'll have him go up and over.
Go
around
check
there,
that out.
See how far out we'd have to get around.
And you can
if
see
that's
through his
possible.
eyes, or
I
no?
can see through his eyes, yeah.
You can't. Okay. So he flies.
If he can do nothing else when he's doing that,
Yeah.
that gets very confusing.
Okay.
Slow mo protect him. Let's do it.
All right. So Valbryn's, I don't know,
You're
his
protecting
eyes
him.
just go up, and
Who's picking
he's
the pockets?
Whatever.
Make
Make yourself comfortable, and Corlex
Yeah,
kind of
that's
follows
it.
these
This
trees,
is-
the line of the forest, and as the glacier kind
yeah,
of
I
curves
forgot
into
about
the
that,
mountain. He does see some trails of
I have to watch that
animals,
series again.
maybe some deer trails or something, but it does look like there is an area where the glacier kind of meets the mountain that could be a trail up to the top.
Okay.
A lot of the, and it looks a little smoother on top. There's still a lot of, once you get up there, you're like, oh
Yeah.
wow, if we would have climbed that we would have been.
Right.
There's just huge cracks, and there's gravel and boulders and even trees kind of mixed in with the snow and ice. And then off in the distance, he does see a lake to the west.
Okay. Yeah, that checks. So I'll have him come back and I'll say, there seems to be this place where the mountain meets the glacier. There's a path between them there that we might be able to take. So we should keep pressing on.
Northward then.
Indeed.
I am curious, though.
Hmm.
Is there really a beaver clan?
I've heard stories.
It's like a little.
Yes. The rather wonderful skins.
Are they all women?
Ah.
I don't get it.
Oh, leave it to be.
You women, I suppose.
Well, lead on then. Let's explore the beaver clans.
You might find a match.
Trying to find their damp caves. I've heard it.
Not the brush you have to.
Sometimes they're willing to receive you. Sometimes not.
So what do you
Is
do?
that what the ale's for?
We're gonna keep going. We're not gonna try and climb up here. We're gonna try and find that path.
Still forget the
But it's basically due north, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
where it hugs the mountain?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you guys head due north.
Cool.
I know that feeling.
Excuse me.
Why are you drinking out of a cocktail glass?
Why not?
It's just weird. He usually has his big skull on him.
I'm not the DM.
That's true.
Oh,
I had to diminish. I had to diminish
I see.
myself.
Wow.
So he acknowledges his mortality.
How respectful and
You can't drink from a bigger cup than the DM.
Correct, and he's got his big gulp there, so I don't.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how I'm able to get away
Some-
with the bottle of Old Rasputin.
And some mushy player brought him some beer, but I don't.
Yeah. No, he's not drinking right now. He's
I
having
know.
a cleanse.
Cleanse.
You're on a cleanse?
I'm on after
He's
last.
hungover, is what he means.
Oh.
There's a difference between cleanse and hungover.
Yeah.
I want to cleanse every time I get loaded. Oh, fuck.
God, I really
Yeah,
need to stop.
drinking.
Yeah, it's feeling toxic. I need to stop drinking on it for a day or something.
All right, so you guys start hugging this forest line, and you're moving up towards that trail that Corlax saw. It is starting to snow a little bit. It is getting cold. The snow is also deeper here, and it's slowing you guys down a bit. There's a couple times where some close calls, just because some of the snow is covering boulders. There's some cracks. But you are making your way. And it's starting to ascend. It's getting
Steep.
a little bit steeper subsections, and then you can kind of see the mountains just where it kind of meets in the. There's like a depression, and looks like some old avalanches. Suddenly, there's this huge crack, and there's a big chunk of ice just falls off this glacier and just
Toward us.
crumbles all over. No, not towards you guys. It's far away, but you're still like, whoa, that's kind of cool.
Kind of
And
stereo at the same time.
it's kind of an odd sound that you hear with all the
Right.
rumbling, and there's echoes of rocks and ice falling, and but you do see some prints of, looks like maybe a deer or some kind of animal that's going up this
Great.
trail.
Okay.
You continue.
Yeah.
Wait, are they deer or are they elk? Oh, that guy's not with us. Never mind.
Or reindeer. Or rain elk.
This is our second day, so right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so how do I put my rations? Oh, there it is.
Okay, so this trail is it's kind of it gets steep. There's rocks exposed. A couple areas are really a little slippery, but
Got crampons.
yeah, you're good, Sonny. And the rest of you are just trying to. Luckily, there's places to grab onto, so it's not too bad.
I use my spear to
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
stick it in the ground.
Kind of wedge yourself forward. It is starting to snow though, and it seems to be getting worse. But after a couple hours, you manage to get to the top lip of this glacier, and you can barely see what's going on just because of the snow. But it does seem to be a little flatter as it hugs the mountain range. But it's getting cold, and it's getting really difficult to see. You guys try to press on, or it's
How
probably
late in the
about-
day is it?
It's probably like 1:30 in the
Oh
afternoon.
wow. Okay. So I'll.
Should I move us up a hex or no?
Yeah, you can move by where that glacier kind of meets the mountain.
Okay.
Is that other sub? Is that the glacier? Yeah. Okay.
We can try to press on, though it's rather difficult, I think, with these conditions.
Do I actually know landmarks that like a landmark we're looking for, something in the lores or legends of something that would tell me, oh yeah,
Or
that's
something on the
it.
map. You know,
Well, the map just says, yeah, it's here.
yeah, but there maybe there isn't
But-
anything else on the map. It could be something
Right,
that
is
says,
there-
oh, by the way, don't forget the big ass tree that's 3
Yeah.
miles before it or something.
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
all you know is that there is a large waterfall, and that's about the only landmark that you're aware
Okay.
of.
All right, well, I'll relay that. We are seeking a large waterfall.
Right. I'll try to like take a moment to
course.
listen for
The
any
waterfall,
rushing
the
water.
waterfall may be frozen.
Oh,
I mean, considering the
it's
environment.
fair. Yes, that makes a lot more sense. Well,
Well, your call whether we stay or proceed.
I think given the weather being what it is, we're likely to fall off at any rate.
Fall in a
If we can't see where we're going. So I suppose we'll just have to camp here, wait the storm out.
Very well.
Okay.
Set up camp,
Yep.
set up my tent.
While we're setting up camp, I'll try to find couple stones so I can catch a magic stone on three rocks to have them ready.
Yeah, you're able to. I mean, there's snow, but there's a lot of
I'll dig
rock
around.
and loose shit everywhere, so you're able to find that pretty easily. You can't really hear rushing water, but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
just the sounds of the wind and the
Yeah.
snow's coming, and also the weird echoes and it's eerie. It's just. You set up camp. The people in the tents are good. I think Mudrick and Sunny have magics that.
And him too now.
Okay, so there's three.
Yeah, technically, yeah, I don't really even need the tent.
Izzy,
Have
you're
some-
getting Izzle.
I have
Izzle, you're getting a
magic that'll
little
help
bit
me.
cold.
I have a.
You have sanctuary,
Oh.
none of the snow.
And
And I also have endurance to cold as well.
Yeah.
A chance against myself.
It'd be funny, all the snow has to
Extreme
roll
gear,
and
and,
save.
and I have like the whole tent set up as well. So
You have a tent.
yeah, I got that when we traveled with the thing.
Okay.
All right.
Does Izzle have a tent?
He does not have a tent,
Okay.
so he can make a. He'll
Igloo?
just bury himself in branches and boughs.
Okay.
There are none.
There aren't any.
No.
Are we above the tree line?
We're on
If
the
you
ice
can-
field.
I'll share if you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that big. The tent's pretty big. You're not that big.
Okay.
But he sleeps like this.
Then you can sleep outside.
My kind, when we sleep, we expand.
Yeah, we
expose.
Somehow.
I'll
Okay.
take you up on that.
So you guys kind of get down and after a couple of hours it lessens, but it's probably like 3:34. It's could be dark in a couple hours. But you can press on if you want or stay here.
Took all the time to set up camp. Only a few hours. Let's just stay here.
That's good.
Take second watch then.
Take third.
Aiden will offer to take any watch before dawn.
Okay. You guys
But
rest through the night. Rolling okay for you guys. Izzle need to make a con check. It's super cold and seeing what
He does have extreme winter gear on, if that helps, but still con check.
Yeah, make a con check. And Aiden, make a con check.
uh-oh. I missed it by 1. I do have.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a new character.
And Kenneth shows up.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Yeah, we're gonna come with you.
He missed.
Okay, you guys
It explodes and there's Kenneth.
moving a little slow. You're gonna be moving like half your movement rate until you kind of warm up a little bit.
We're moving really slow.
You know, you guys are eating breakfast and whatnot, but
Slow-mo then.
after a while, it's just
So we finished the day, went
I'm
through a whole
moving
night.
right,
Oh, it's an, okay.
Oh, you will in slow-mo.
Am I round up or down on my movement rate? I went from 5 to 3 or 5 to
3.
2. Okay.
I mean, it's only for like an hour, so you're just like, oh god, you have that, just it's
So
just
moving again warms you up?
yeah, you kind of move around, you're kind of getting warm, but it's not pleasant. It's just not pleasant, but it is still snowing a little bit, but it's not like the blizzard conditions. But you guys push on, or
Yeah, let's push on.
So,
okay. It is getting deeper, the snow, and it's slowing down your movement.
Sure.
The dwarves especially are, well, Izzle's a little probably lighter. So
He's definitely lighter than the dwarf.
yeah,
He's probably walking on the snow.
the dwarves are just like rumbling, it's just like
Yes.
kind of a pain in the butt.
We
And
got Sunny with. Oh, if you only had 2 shields, you could like open the
Sunny.
path. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
true.
Osaka when we need her?
I know, right?
Mr. Plow, yeah, that's my name. That
She's too
name
good for
again
us.
is Mr. Plow.
Yeah, she's probably getting plowed. That's where she is.
God.
um,
No, her heart belongs to Sunny.
Aw.
She's pure.
Yeah, but he left, so you
Yeah.
got to find some Dwarman
Nonsense.
jeweler that.
She's building a house for them for when he comes back.
The snow is starting to get. It's starting to snow a lot more with some wind. It's getting a little miserable. It's whipping through your eyes and stuff.
But not quite whiteout conditions.
Not quite whiteout conditions. You see the mountains are to your left of you. Sonny, you're smelling some smoke.
Oh,
And
it's slow-mo.
it's coming off
Smoking this way.
near the mountainside. Looks like off a ridge.
Interesting.
Maybe in a small, tucked in a little valley or something.
Well, I'll tell the others. Smell smoke up there. Do you think we should investigate or try to be incognito?
I think it's worth investigating.
Okay.
Could very well be the temple we seek.
Well, it's off to the right in the probably it's tucked in one of the canyons
All right.
on the left. I mean,
Either way.
all right. Should we move one more hex or not quite? We're 2 hexes away from the ice needles location.
Yeah, you can move up a little, half of one.
Okay.
Here, God.
Trade. What do you do?
I'm a priest. Or no, the sun god. May his
There's a-
blessings rain down upon us.
Through the scraggly windshorn
Can you take out a
trees.
little more? You could use a little more sun.
I will pray.
I will too.
Yes. Come morning, I will wake you up with my prayers. And which he's been doing every morning, annoyingly, with the rising of the sun. Aiden's been out there.
Wake you up with ale if you want some.
I will keep that in mind, thank you. Yes.
You,
scraggly
man, you
windhorn
want some
The
ale?
morning prayers suck, by the way.
Morning ale?
I mean, he's
Through the scraggly windshorn trees, a steep snow-covered cliff looms 60 feet above to the open sky. Emerging near its base is a 15-foot tall half-dome of carefully placed snow-covered boulders. A massive double door stands ajar, only darkness piercing through the cliff's face, with lazy smoke curls pouring out from inside.
I'll approach the door and knock on it.
How far away are we from where we see?
You guys are probably probably like 50 yards.
Okay.
And it's Sunny, as you're kind of making your way to it, you notice that there is a near the clutter of boulders. It looks like a campfire that's slowly getting buried by the snow.
All right.
It looks like some tracks and a few packs against the wall.
Yeah.
But the tracks are like, it looks like something's been dragged off into the bushes.
Huh. I'll have the oaken war club in hand, and I'll approach the door.
Okay, what's everyone else doing?
Trying to just so these doors, they're like
Giant sized.
yeah. How
That's what I
big are
got
they
to say.
compared to like Ygaryll? Are they like Ygaryll size?
They are about 11 feet tall. They're narrow. It looks like there's a bunch of different engravings on it, but it's hard to see because the snow is
from
kind
the
of on it.
distance. Okay, gotcha.
And there's smoke is like coming out of it, not like a chimney, but like maybe something's on fire inside.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Interesting.
And you said there was also some sort of odd trail leading off. That something was get dragged off to the side.
Yeah, it looks like there's an old camp. Well, maybe not that old, but a campfire ring of stone. There's still some black char and all that, but most of it's getting buried. There's some packs against the rock face, and then some weird tracks that are barely discernible. Looks like there's some red flecks as well that's dragged off kind of into some bushes.
All right.
Does Infravision give me any insight on what's going on inside the hut?
It's kind of hard because it's so white outside. You're kind of looking in. It's you notice that it
The hut?
goes
The
inside.
dome.
It goes inside this big. It opens up into a huge chamber. It looks like there's some debris and that kind of thing.
All right, I'll walk in.
Okay, you walk in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that path.
Okay. What's
Where they
slow-
drag something?
Well, I mean, so I'll
I guess let's go down the list.
in with him.
You slow-mo and Sonny are going in. Izzle.
You're coming in with me?
Izzle wants to check out the dragged.
Okay. And you're checking out the drag.
Yep.
And Aiden, what are you doing?
Aiden is keeping watch. So we've got two people going into the dome. The dome's backed up to like a cliff, right?
Yeah.
So it could just be something that leads into something more.
Right.
You and somebody else are going off
Me and Izzle are
to go check out the packs that are off to the side,
In
In the drag
tracks
marks.
or whatever.
Yeah.
right?
More to go check out what got dragged.
What about Moodrick?
Yeah, what's Moodrick?
Who's going up to the door?
Me and
Shlomo and Sonny.
Mudrick will go with them.
Okay.
I will be standing in the midst and keeping watch to see who needs Hard
Three-way
north.
split. Excellent. Okay. Let's see.
may be advisable we all stay together.
Nice.
So Sonny,
He's already gone. I
Sonny
gotta
and
go.
slow-mo, you guys walk in, and this is
Medusa.
let's see. Snow is piled up on either side of the base of immense stone doors. There's a smoke escapes towards the sky. Immediately, you guys hear some loud voices and laughter echoing from within, but it's difficult to discern what's being discussed. There's carvings of ravens with outspread wings that cover the doors with eyes of deep, inky depths.
If I focus on my
Wasn't close enough.
headband, can I understand it? Or is it just too far away?
It's too far away and it's kind of echoing.
Ah,
It's
distorted.
And as you kind of creep in a little bit more, you see that there's emerging from the smoke and gloom are two gigantic carved totems of dark ravens with
Oh.
wings arched upwards, bracing the 15-foot tall ceiling. Their carved eyes overlook their sparkling beaks upon several sarcophagi that are just littered around the chamber. Thick ice glisten and sparkle off the walls and floors from dancing lights that fight a battle versus shadows caused by a crackling bonfire approximately 100 feet to the west. This chamber is huge.
Okay.
So this is a giant mound.
It's like a dome that kind of goes into the cliff.
Okay, so the dome is back to the cliff, but the dome is made of stone.
The dome's only like 10 feet or whatever. It's like the
Oh, that's the entrance into the
They took
okay,
a natural cavern and
Yeah.
and then extended
made
it
an
out.
entrance to it.
Right.
I'll proceed further in.
Okay, voices echo from shadowy figures that sit and lay around a fire with a mix of belching and boisterous laughter. 12-foot tall doors block access to the north, and the east shows rubble along the walls before disappearing into darkness. The rest of you guys follow these tracks.
Are the backpacks
Not me.
like
Come
big,
with it.
or are they just human
Clan
size?
boy.
They look human-sized. They're
Don't go anywhere with
stained, and looks like there's some
People who
equipment
came
and
to
stuff.
this came into
Blood?
and raided it.
Just sweat stained,
Oh,
and it's used backpacks and
Got it.
gear.
Okay.
Are you taking a closer look?
You can't resist.
Okay.
I'll take a look in the. If they're lined up, the one on the left.
Okay. I mean, you see a couple days of food. There's
So it's like standard.
water skin, some rope, a small knife, a couple iron spikes. There's
Okay.
also some.
He's gonna replace his 2 days rations that it took us to get here.
Okay, you're also seeing a bunch
Yeah,
of.
He signals to you.
I was more.
All right.
Yeah, Valburn's gonna let this one slide because he doesn't know yet.
You also see a bunch of crude snowshoes kind of stacked up within the cracks of these.
A bunch of them?
Yeah.
Is there a small children's pair?
It's going to take some time to look through it, but most of them.
Let's regroup with the others.
He's off and running. He's looking for small snowshoes.
Okay. You're kind of looking.
Catch up with you.
These are made out of like branches and bows, and it's kind of crude. Are you checking out the track still?
I thought that's where we.
No.
got to. Oh, okay.
It's like you're heading over there and you see the tracks, but the packs
okay.
are kind of against the
Gotcha.
wall.
Okay, yeah, I want to see what what got dragged over.
Okay. You eventually find in the bushes two naked warriors. One is pierced by arrows and the other by a vicious stab wound. Some of them have some raven feathers in their hair.
That's not good. Okay. So I'll take the feathers.
Are they alive or dead?
Yeah, I'm guessing they're dead.
They're dead.
Yeah.
The inside group, what do you guys do?
I'll proceed forward until I can make out their voices.
So we're proceeding as quietly as we can.
Sure.
Shlomo has the stones in his hand.
It's easy to find. I mean, you walk in, you can see the shadows from their fire, you see these figures, and there's lots of sarcophagi. There's like 40 of
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a lot of them in here, and so it's easy to like take cover.
Sure.
You do pass one of the big
Totems.
raven totems,
Yeah.
but you get a closer look. Are you going with them, Shlomo? Or? Okay. And,
And Modric is closer.
yeah, Mudrik's going in too.
Yeah. Here.
So do I hear what language it is?
Yeah, let's see.
I have my headband too.
I'll read it to you. A bonfire roars next to several sarcophagi, consuming wet wood and offering billowing and irritating smoke. That's where it's coming from. There's 10 men that feed the fire from a haphazard pile of damp wood, while others drink from the wineskins or gnaw on turkeys. Once in a while, one half-heartedly chips at an icy sarcophagus lid with an axe as watery puddles spread on the icy stone floor, fed by drips from the icy sarcophagi. So you think the fire is trying to melt these.
Okay.
But they're all very intent on a discussion with the group. And you hear,
Is it Berlorin?
yes, no, it is not. It is human, and some of it's
so it's
a
Valoran,
little
common,
familiar
or
like
dwarvish.
accents to you. 'Cause-
Shlomo would understand if it's Valoran, common, or dwarvish.
Do I get a sense that they're Crimson Legion?
No,
Okay.
I don't think that. Thought I had something. That's weird.
I'll say.
Tropical.
It wasn't bad.
No, yeah. That's. I mean, anything for it to just not taste like anything but just hops.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
what you hear.
Tired.
Oh,
My
I
wife
think-
keeps buying me IPA. I'm like,
No, we should be called the Ruby Red Slayers. No, that sounds like, well, too much red in that name. I like your other one better. What? The Rough Riders? No, we need horses or something to be called that. The other name, the Crimson Badgers. Red again. Why a red color thing? They're like arguing about naming their group.
Okay.
Some of them are bigger in size, like Sunny. There's some humans, but you're thinking maybe some of these are half orcs as well.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's several piles of gear, a couple packs, and some other stuff. And one of them has set up some skulls on a sarcophagus, kind of like as a joke or something.
Nice.
Where's the gear in relationship to them?
It's kind of scattered around them. They're around the bonfire.
So did they like put down the gear and then move deeper in, or are they
no,
next to
it's like they just kind of surrounded this bonfire with their
the gear?
pack, so it's pretty close. So Aiden, you see these two guys wander off, and
Yeah.
Izzle, you finally find they're not that small. They're probably the smallest ones you can find, but
Okay.
they might work.
Okay. I'll just attach them and I'll tie them in my backpack right now.
Ygaryll, over here.
Did you find something?
Dead ravens.
Dead ravens.
Brothers.
Ew.
They've been stripped of everything.
And the feathers
That's
too?
too bad.
Well, I'm holding the feathers.
So you stripped of everything.
Yeah.
You stripped them of their last things.
Well done.
They're not using it. Either way,
Your friends.
I don't know. I don't know if I know them. Do I recognize them?
You don't recognize them, but you recognize it. You're
Ravens.
these doors, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I'd seen the doors
So
yet.
this is your
That's what he said.
friend's place.
So it would seem. But seeing my brothers out here like this,
That's
that's
full of them, kind of sustain.
suspicious. Stripped of their belongings.
Can I see them?
Yeah, that's what you do with any dead
Can I
body.
see them
Right?
from
We should
where
go
I
on
am?
the others.
you're the guys
Yes.
that went inside.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah, yeah. You're kind of in the middle, so you see
Right.
them
Yeah. Let's get Aiden.
discussing.
So, yeah, we'll come up to Aiden. I don't think whatever's in there is supposed to be. We found 2 dead ravens. Raven
Birds? Oh,
clan. Brothers.
sorry.
Dead.
Sorry for your loss.
We need to go inside. Find out more. Warn the
You call
others.
multiple ravens.
Very well.
A murder.
A murder.
Corax's view.
This is Corax's view here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Murder of crows, something of
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think it's a parliament.
something like that.
Yeah. Or no, that's owls. That's owls. It's a parliament of owls.
It's
Congress,
some other-
Congress of Baboons. It's a
Yeah.
murder of
I
crows.
love that it's a congress of baboons.
Makes sense.
and massacre of ravens. I don't know.
Yeah.
That might be it. Well, it's a murder of crows and might be a mat. I don't
Flock
know.
of ravens.
Funeral.
A tower of ravens.
Frickin' ravens. All right, so
Okay.
Let's do.
well, we're gonna following his lead. We're gonna go into the
Yeah, and assuming I noticed that they were like sneaking in, I'm gonna try and catch up to them. But
Yeah, I mean, you enter, you hear the noises, and you're like, well, that doesn't sound
yeah,
like.
that doesn't sound like ravens.
So Shlomo, Sonny,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing?
So so overhearing their conversation, I'll say to the group, to the 10 individuals, perhaps you should call yourselves the yellow-bellied cowards.
As soon as
What?
yeah,
Our raven brother will not like you being in here.
You don't belong in here.
And neither do you, I'm assuming.
Ha! We outnumber you.
We belong in here more than you.
Yeah. Leave now or die.
Why don't you live up to your name and scram?
Why don't you draw steel? And they start like fanning out.
They,
Yeah, we're the Crimson Badgers.
Are they?
Crimson Red
What are
Badgers.
they wearing?
They're wearing
Red.
they have like hide armor, shields, long swords, and
once I'm in earshot, if I hear that, I'm gonna.
Does-
You're going to be the dead men soon.
Which one was acting like the leader?
hard to say. I don't. It's
Which one of the 3 that we're discussing?
Which
the-
one had the best suggestions for names?
I want that name.
I mean,
You're a dead man.
it's hard to say. I mean, there's like maybe a bigger one that maybe people listen to, but they're all kind of like, oh, there's more of them. Drop your gear
Do we want to?
and leave.
Do we want to set this up?
Probably should.
Yeah.
Because Mudder's going for the one that's closest to him.
But they're still a
Whatever that looks
good.
like.
They're still a goodly distance away, right?
Are we in-
Well, not to
Yeah,
Sunny and.
What?
A goodly distance.
well,
A goodly distance.
how close are they then?
That's well. Are they a goodly distance?
Goodly? What is a goodly?
It's kind of like
A goodly?
more than a smidge.
Cleanliness is next to goodliness.
I have 2 goodlies in my phone.
Goodly's further than near,
Is that what those are?
but not as far as far.
Roll them.
It's kind of like sort of. It's sort of
It's
like
not really a long way, but it's distance.
Didn't really have time to get figures, but.
You what?
What? Well, he didn't know we were actually going to go here. Oh, the butcher.
They're that big?
Sure.
Oh,
And they're
great.
that little?
We have an ogre we're fighting.
No, these are all like humans and half orcs, so they're like Sunny's big.
That ogre's pretty big.
Oh, you mean the
or
butcher?
whatever that is.
This guy here?
Just very
that is
tall.
It's a
not
cool
an orc
figure.
figure.
It's a cool figure.
Use your imagination.
Here's the
Just saying.
bonfire.
Ah, okay.
Why is it?
Yeah, you guys are probably just a little bit.
Why is it yellow?
It's a bonfire.
We have a fire.
We do somewhere. I don't know where you guys keep putting it. I don't know.
Man, we gotta use our imaginations.
Man.
Nice.
What about where are all these sarcophagi?
All over the room. So there's. You want me to put those out too?
Well, we just put a few out anyway, between us and them, maybe.
Yeah, they're scattered
All in a
about.
long line, easily for us to defend against.
Something like that. Like, place them however you want.
No, I mean that looks good. I mean, just to give you an idea, there's.
I think it would be really better if it was like a wall here.
Yeah, maybe piled on top of each other too.
And a little door.
That's fine, whatever.
Sarcophagus.
They're scattered about.
This one's upside down.
Maybe they're hanging from the ceiling perilously from a fractured rope, so we can lure them under.
And I mean, so the dome is over there, and we've come into the big cat.
Who need two?
Yeah, you guys kind of went in and towards the west.
Where the other double doors were.
The other double doors are straight ahead to the north,
Oh,
and then to the east there's some
How do
rubble
you not know
and
about this place?
it's pretty dark.
Yeah, I mean, it's like your home, right?
No, not.
Oh, it's one of your keys.
Motor
Your
problem. And I'll activate the thing.
Okay, we're doing initiative.
is this where we want to be?
You're busy telling stories. Well, actually, these are all the people you tell stories about. Anyway.
Okay, well, I rolled 10.
Excellent, I win. So
Really?
Really? It's okay, I'm
Get out of the way now.
closer to them.
He'll be overconfident now.
May Ardnor save us.
I want the dwarf, yeah!
so there's like a couple of them throw some spears. Two at Mudrick.
So,
What?
There's two of us.
yeah, with dwarf. You might want to ask them that. They get confused.
One at
me, do you mean me?
My friend. Mudrick and slow-mo. You gotta listen a little more.
What?
I know you're used to speaking.
I know.
These are
It's hard for me to sit here and shut my
One at
mouth.
Sunny.
Sucks. Oh,
This.
you'll get your chance. Leave me Ardnor. Sun man. It's hard in the cave to be a sun god.
It is, actually.
Like, oh, shit, why
I
am
do
I
much
here?
better in the daylight.
You have a spear, right, Sunny?
Not anymore. I left that behind. And I just got the Oaken War Club.
It's a pretty sizable weapon.
Yeah.
Does ass load of damage, too.
Yeah.
That was a two-handed weapon, you know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's like 2 dice 6.
Guy
Though.
throws. It's all happening.
3 die 4.
3 or 4? Okay. Yeah. Rounds out to be about.
Yeah, that's it. Except it's more consistent.
Yes.
Shlomo. It misses.
It can also hit.
Might as well.
Magical.
Yes.
So these two guys rush you, Sunny.
Okay.
20.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh my god.
Almost lost a 20 and miss.
Beer bad.
Take 7 damage.
Pretty good.
And then we'll go down. What? Man, this is hard. I forget how to do this shit. Sunny! What are you doing?
He will. He'll take a swing.
Was that all your dudes?
Yeah, I threw a bunch of spears and hand axes and.
They all sucked?
Yeah.
Well, what do I need to hit these guys? Probably more than a 7, right?
You are
5th level.
5th level. And you need a. That's not right. Is it? 18?
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Getting slow.
My THAC/O is
You
18.
get slow. Don't have that nice cushy chair. It's,
No.
Hang on a minute. Let me see. I'm not used to these old or these new THAC/O charts.
You ain't that young, Aaron.
You know? Want me to sit back there and help you?
No,
I love
I
you,
have
man.
to do all this math. You need a 12.
Okay.
He's trying to work the slide roll.
It's been a while.
It's just not working.
I like the old one better.
But the old one's in there somewhere in the pile.
Yeah, even calculators are.
That's the one thing that I just
Shlomo.
don't jive
What's
with.
this reverse Polish crap?
THAC/O just
he's
does
throwing-
not make
Oh,
sense.
so
yeah.
who threw these guys threw at him?
It's such a
Yeah.
calculation.
Yeah,
He'll throw
like
out this
I'd
guy
rather
right
just
here.
roll
Okay, the
at
three
the bonus
stones.
and see if it matches
Right.
with these.
10?
It's not a. It's
Does,
not
does
a-
each stone get a chance to hit?
Yes.
I understand the acronym, and you're just about as
Slow?
far as I
Yeah.
get. to-
Fourth.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Your
sense.
fourth?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you need a 12 as well.
A conspiracy of brains.
Okay, that makes
13.
sense.
Also
Okay, so
an
one-
unkindness,
Okay.
but honestly, conspiracy is.
3 points in
Kindness
Percent
is kind of cooler.
I like conspiracy more.
Okay,
Personally.
Izzle, what do you do?
Izzle is
Way back there.
yeah. He move him. He's gonna skirt towards this sarcophagi.
many?
More roundabout. He doesn't care how long it takes him to get there.
5.
Well, that's 5 already. What's
Yeah,
your
that's
other?
it.
Okay.
Okay, and Aiden?
Well, Aiden sees his allies, so he will charge forward. Of course, he is heavily burdened with all the crap he carries. I got high dexterity.
Oh, okay.
So I can increase my movement. I could move. I probably won't be able to close. Let's see. I can't reach anybody by 12, I don't think. So I'm just doing a 6. Let's see.
Anytime now.
I know.
Oh, this is delicious.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. I think I can.
Yeah, that was your running jump.
Well, actually, I could probably spear that guy with a running charge spear.
Sure.
By ordinal! The 20? That's a good start to things, isn't
Yeah, that's a good start.
And then 12. I don't have a 12 hits. I don't get any bonuses to hit.
Your third,
Points.
yeah,
Gotta
you need
write that down.
14 to hit.
Close.
Max damage.
So, yeah, okay. So that would be 8 damage.
Oh. He drops. Valverin.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'll move up. Oh wait, that's one of the okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8 movement. And I didn't say I was gonna do any special abilities or spells, so I'll leave it at that, I guess.
You just got to wave that big evil spear in my face, don't you?
Wonder?
I'll head straight to the big guy.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't work. Do I hit with a 7?
You need
I don't think I doubt
No.
7 hits.
you miss.
Okay.
You need an 11.
Okay.
Initiative, spells, powers.
Spell.
Skills, super duper skill. Anything else? Okay. That's an 8.
Oh,
I win.
I thought it was a 10.
Let's see that big
It was
guy
bad, but it wasn't that bad.
on Mudrick.
He was a fun figure to
I
paint.
doubt I hit it. Oh, last one.
How high is the ceiling in here?
About 15 feet.
Just 15? Okay.
Yeah.
More food for the Battle Rager.
Not a good start with my tech roll. But that's how I have to get battle ragey.
We all don't have the guidance of Ardenor.
Oh my god.
Wide stance.
That's right.
Yeah. What was her name? The character's name?
Um,
Well, I mean, Kraith was the White Sands guy, but the female paladin.
Oh, God. Yeah, we all like to forget her, wouldn't we? We're the Light Walkers. No!
Man.
We're not. Dread.
Two on Sunny. Huh.
Another 20?
19. You take 4 damage.
Alright.
And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. One on each. Yeah, one on Aiden. One on Valgren. Miss. And that's all I can do.
Sweet.
Good.
But I miss
Slow-mo.
Slow-mo. Miss. Thank you.
Did Storm have anything on him?
Yep. You know what I-
Sonny, what do you do?
We'll swing the guy in front of him. Jeez. All right. Nope.
Sonny's being challenged today.
Didn't count
Nope.
today, yeah.
Well, I was casting Dust Devil.
Well, his heart's not in it because it's against
Okay.
fellow half-orc.
Yeah.
Heart's not in it.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
you
Praxis would want.
just swing at the other half.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
Well, it
That's
was
what
just
Good point, yeah.
Dust Devil on a class 4, 2 hit die, MV 180 feet per round, 1 attack for die 4 points of damage. Which can be
How long does
hit
it
by.
take? I think it takes a full round to summon, right?
It says casting time is 2 rounds.
Okay,
2
so
rounds to
round.
cast?
Oh,
No.
so I'm
It
still
says the
casting.
speed is 2?
Yeah, but you're bringing it.
You see this dust starting to swirl?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still working.
Okay. Izzle?
It's a new one. For me.
It's a good one.
Now yeah, but now I see why. 2 rounds is like, oh,
Okay,
that's
you're
pretty
bringing it
people.
from the sunny since I
Let's
can
start
see
that a
it
little
clearly.
sooner.
Okay.
Okay. See if I do it. Okay. Yes. All right. So he might get a perception check or whatever. The pit opens up under him,
Okay.
and I'm doing my best to aim him. And he's going to drop from the ceiling
Okay.
onto those guys in front of Valbrun and Ardenor or Aiden.
Oh, look at that.
Valorant,
He will drop 15 feet. So
No, if I may interject.
you can figure out how you want to handle it.
No, it's not me. I'm just saying one of the portals has to be in front of you.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Or,
Oh,
or
yeah,
either
yeah,
in
yeah,
front of
yeah,
you
yeah,
this way or in front of you that way.
Yeah,
or
no,
you know.
you're right. You're right.
But I
don't know
think
what
you
else
can
did.
do it in front of you and like behind
No,
you.
I would
and,
have to
like,
get. I
stab
would
him,
have to
right?
get in.
No, he can do that.
I can do lots of things that
But
way.
one has
No,
to
no, no,
be-
No, I'd be. Yeah. You're right. Okay, move me another 5 towards that sarcophagus. 1, 2.
God, you could create me.
Otherwise, that would be horrible.
And those portals.
Well, could I? If I got him to run towards me, and the other one opened up right into the one that he ran into.
There's literally a whole puzzle game around
Yeah.
just
Oh shit.
And it's called Portal.
Yeah, Portal's awesome. That was
Portal's
one of the best
amazing.
video games ever.
It
Portal
is.
and Portal 2.
oh, so good.
Never
So
played.
you just moved over?
If only Valve could count to
Aiden?
3.
I know. Well,
Aiden, well, he has a plethora of people who need blessings.
There's a lot of fan campaigns
right in front of him.
Oh, really?
There's a great
He will
one.
just stuff another guy with a spear,
Really good.
and he missed.
that was
Valorant?
truly new idea.
I'm gonna go ahead and blow the horn. That is a 12. Passes. Everyone's gonna get +1 to their attacks.
Mudrick.
2 attacks this round.
Oh, God.
Oh my god!
You with the
And
+1?
a 20.
Oh, there we go.
21.
Second attack. And a double 20 on my second
damn.
attack.
Yeah.
And then a 5. So what does that mean? It's just a
It's just-
double then?
yeah, it's just
just
like-
a regular
you-
20.
you-
Okay.
No. I mean, it's 20 at 20 is it just you?
But
Yeah,
then I miss.
yeah. So it doesn't go any further. But
Oh,
you still get a
yeah.
double
So
20.
still a double 20?
Yeah, still.
Okay, so.
God, that would suck. It's just like you have to decide to stop.
Well, it might be like
Right,
double
double
max
max.
damage.
Yeah, if you roll a 20 or a 1, it just stops the sequence.
Okay. Ooh, max damage.
Oh,
no.
God. You just cut somebody in half.
The big
So
guy.
that's what?
quadruple?
32? 32
8 times
plus
4 is 32.
37 damage.
That's just how you do it!
This is why we-
Cut him in half. The guy next to
Somebody tell us that.
Ruben! Oh my God!
That was the big guy, right?
Yeah, you just.
Oh, I like it.
He's staring at the next guy.
It's such a fun figure.
Okay.
Somebody tell
Are
us
these
that next
orcs or
year.
half orcs? They're orcs and half orcs?
Humans and half orcs.
Oh, humans and half.
Well, actually, that guy's now a full orc and a human.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there's half and
Full
half.
human and full out.
He's half and one.
Wow.
Palmer.
Initiative.
He's 2 half orcs
Spells,
now.
powers.
Continuing my spell.
I'll
Yep.
do a spell.
Initiative, John.
Orc.
Already went. Sunny.
Let's try this again. Okay, that's a little better. Let's see. Well, I think I'm still the one short because I got probably -1. Since I will wield a mace, I wouldn't get the full penalties for wielding this thing, right? Because it's pretty similar.
He's got a face on my side.
Because it's usually -2 with a weapon you're not proficient in, right?
I can't tell.
Right.
Normal
But if I
characters
wield a mace, it's similar with war club, right? So maybe just -1.
-1, yeah.
Okay, so if I get that
Really takes 2.
You're fifth or fourth?
fifth, yeah. So I missed it by 1.
I didn't know it.
Okay.
So yeah, no
It's
hit.
2 rounds per level.
Okay,
So
you
it's
miss.
stick around a while.
Shlomo, you summon your creature.
Yeah, not like the creature take any. It takes 2 rounds to summon it, so it comes this
It
round.
appears.
So it's like,
It's
Right
Here
around the
now,
guy?
next round you can attack with it.
next round you can attack.
so it's in between me and the guy.
Yeah, and this he's like, oh, guys, the wind is attacking.
He just got splattered by his buddy's bowels.
There's blood like flying everywhere.
Did you cleave him this way or this way?
This way.
Or maybe
Into the wind.
I'm not tall enough to go this way.
The blood is moving with the wind.
Probably cut his legs off.
Yeah.
I probably
It's
just
a
cut
red
him
dust
right off.
devil.
It's probably something. It's like all the blood's now.
Oh my god! Isle?
I'll keep moving around the
You're,
sarcophagus.
you're amazing.
I am.
Around this way?
Yep.
Ian?
Just put me to the corner there.
Well,
There we go.
he's still got a spear. He will try to stuff the one right in front of him. 11.
I think you miss. And Valbrand?
Okay, Valverin is casting Hold Person on, well, I guess it would be, well, depending. So it's a 20-foot square, so
Well, you can do 1 to 3 people.
it was 1 to 4.
Or it might be 1 to 4.
It is one to
Area of effect, 1d4 persons in 20-foot cubes.
But I get pluses to my saving throws. I get 4 people.
I see, well,
Plus
it's
2, I believe.
the fewer that are selected, the greater the penalty. So if it's 4, it's a normal.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
So it says 1d4 persons, so I don't get to pick, but you know.
That's weird.
Yeah.
They
Well,
did-
it's 3 people.
Okay.
And let me actually see if I cast it. Yeah, I do. A 5. That's definitely below my 18. So I guess it'll be these 3, and I'll center it, however it needs to be. Those 3 in the front get targeted.
Ooh. That's versus spell?
I'm assuming that the effect is centered on a point, but the spell's cast at 3 person. Oh, if it's 3, each gets a normal saving throw. So yeah, so if it was 4, they would have gotten a bonus. I'm guessing a +1.
Okay.
So
So
held creatures can
2
move.
of them failed,
Yeah, I'm guessing it's against spell.
and 1 made it.
Okay.
Level 17, so.
Which 2 do you want chips under?
The first 2,
These 2?
yeah.
And just so we all know that Aiden and Mudrik were the only people that have actually dropped anybody at this point, up until the spell, of course.
Mudrik?
Yeah, I damaged this guy though.
You did, yeah. Oh,
And now I'm gonna really
you're going to blind him with blood.
I'm blind.
What does Mudrik do?
Too. This,
Oh, I'm
it's
sorry.
a 10-foot
What is Luther?
pin. Might get
Uh,
this guy. Might
He's gonna go after the one near the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Don't know what Modric
And
does.
he missed.
But we know he's going to do it.
He's like
Hobbits
hot
have to
and
be
cold.
done.
All right.
Great paint job on the flame.
Oh, you did that?
Why don't you get another attack?
Yeah.
Oh, really? He's running?
Oh, yeah.
If I was a DM, I'd give you XP.
18.
Guess it doesn't look that good.
8 more damage.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah, you know. You got a guy. You just nobody knows.
Aaron would have done better.
Can you move him towards that guy because he was running? And he goes, I see you! And he's running after that guy.
Oh, my God. This guy is. He's like. He probably.
Just running.
I would say that. Let's see, you just finished your spell,
Yep.
so you could probably swing at him.
Get a dust devil attack opportunity.
Yeah, I think both you and the Dust Devil could.
Did the Dust Devil just come in this round?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the
So
second
when you get an
round.
attack of opportunity,
Near the
if the
end,
foe
yeah.
decides to run.
Yeah. These two on Sunny.
So does it have to roll a hit or
Yeah.
fumbled?
Well, you only roll a die 10 there.
Oh, well, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I miss you, Sunny. Both guys.
All right.
Still,
+1.
6.
You missed?
Yeah, I guess
Both
so.
of you?
It's good. Well, Shlomo didn't swing at him because I didn't
Okay.
know he could. I thought he had to focus on the.
Oh, I see. Is that was that what it says? You have to focus on what it's doing.
It doesn't say that. I just didn't assume either. The
Well-
spell
Yeah, you
able to
direct a
to
thing.
conjure up. Yeah, it says I have to keep it within 30 yards of myself. So I assumed I had to
Probably correct.
focus on it. You know.
I would assume he could like direct it to attack a thing,
Right.
and then go to action,
Yeah,
and it will
anywhere
continue to
within
attack
30
that
yards of
thing.
yourself.
Oh, okay.
It's an independent creature.
Then
right?
I'll take
Isn't
it.
it?
I'll take
It's
it.
an elemental.
Then I'll take
you
a
summon,
whack
Yeah,
at him.
very minor. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's still.
yeah.
Still.
+1.
Yeah, so 11.
You just missed.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Initiative. Spells,
Hey,
powers.
John again.
I'm.
So this will be following him.
I guess I can't attach my dagger, call the portal, and attack. Right? That'd be a bit much.
Probably not.
Probably not.
One of like two of any of those three, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm attaching my. Okay. All right. That's fine.
So you're catching your dagger.
This round, but that's all.
We could probably move a little bit if you wanted.
No, I don't need to.
Okay. Initiative.
Yep.
So-
we got
So did they?
A 10.
Because he ran by me, does that get a follow him, or
On
does it
its
have
turn,
to
on
stay
its
there?
next turn, it just came in this round.
Yeah.
So it has to wait.
Next round, it gets like
Suppose
20.
you're like, oh, go.
And it's
Then it-
fast.
then it
It's
gets
really
the-
fast.
Yeah. Initiative.
Yeah, 10.
yeah,
Yeah,
10.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Although 30 yards is only 90 feet, so it's not.
So that's a movement of 180 feet per round. One
Yep.
attack.
But it's got to stay 90 feet
Okay, one
to you.
takes
Yeah.
a swipe at
you,
Sunny.
right? He says it's got to stay within 30
Miss.
yards.
The other one starts to run.
I'll have to look at
Yeah,
it.
this is still okay.
I'll deal with that later.
Holy shit.
Maybe that's where it can appear.
30 yards.
No, yeah. Well, the area of effect, yeah, the range, and then the area of, yeah.
Does Aiden get an attack on that guy?
He does have a
Depends on
spear.
how- It depends on how well he.
Attack of opportunity if you
initiative.
want, John.
Well,
They got a 1.
yeah, because he wasn't going to attack one of the guys that's held. He would have definitely tried to stab someone. If I get that attack of opportunity,
Sure.
I would have taken
Yeah.
it. If,
Yeah.
If not, I'll just throw my damn spear at him. How about a 3?
That's
Is that a hit?
+1
Is
for
it a-
4?
How about a 4? That's amazing.
God.
Love how the gods challenge us.
Oh my god, I killed him. Oh my god, the wind is killing us. Okay. And these two are just pissing their pants. So
Yeah, good.
this guy's running to the fire. That's basically all I can do. Sonny.
Okay, same as last time. Barely missed.
Shlomo.
Well, those guys are running off. I'm going to direct my wind this way. Take on this guy here. 17.
That's it.
So it gets a 1d4 of damage. That's it. Okay.
Just a little swirly thing.
2 points of damage.
Okay. And there's like smoke that's just now kind of collecting in your air pocket thing, and yeah. Izzle.
Actually, Israel's
Assuming
gonna.
it's blind
He's
now,
gonna
too.
move to the
That
other
works
side of the
out.
sarcophagus. Can you move me?
Oh, yeah.
This is,
Three there.
Yeah, it's that guy's blind. You say?
yeah.
I'm
I
gonna.
believe. Let me redo
Well,
this.
see if I do. Yes, I do. Portal opens up under him,
Okay.
and he falls out in front of me.
Okay.
Him who?
That guy.
This guy?
Unless you want to give him some sort of chance of seeing the
Oh.
portal. It's a door-sized portal
He
under
fails.
him. Okay. So he'll just fall out in front of me. Whether he falls down or not, I don't know, but he's stunned for a round.
He has to make a saving throw or something.
No,
doesn't he?
he's just stunned for a round.
Stunned for a round.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Whether he falls to the ground or not is your call. If he just sticks his head through, then there's
he
really
was
bad.
moving away, so he's like he falls to the ground because he was like
He's stunned.
he's like what the. Okay, Aiden, you took an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I thought. Oh, I get
Yeah.
another attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I will. These guys will. He'll move in and just stuff his spear into that guy,
Okay.
or attempt to. Arnor! For the Lord of God.
Lord of the Light.
Yeah, him too.
Valbrun.
All right, Valbrun's gonna go over to this guy that just fell down.
Maybe we need a. We got 3 priests in the party now,
Yeah. Right.
and we're all
That is gonna
sucking.
be
Well, you're not doing too bad.
A 16 to hit.
Take anybody down.
Awesome.
I did. I took one guy down at least.
That's gonna deal
I don't know what this guy's doing over here, but
6 damage.
Okay.
giant ass club. How do you miss with it?
As I sink it into him,
How do you
I'm
miss with
gonna
that thing?
turn over
Oh, win.
to the guys that are held to go.
He's got to adjust. He's going to adjust for the win.
When did he become so mean?
Matrix.
Anything to strike fear in my enemies.
Mudrik.
That's the
Mudrik.
thing.
Oh, sorry.
Mm.
There's nobody to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run after them. That you just looking for some.
There's get you.
Well, they're probably. They look like they're your size.
He'll try. He'll run after him. If
Start running
anything, he's gonna make a lot of noise.
He could just run,
scream at him.
do a movement of 12. I mean, what's your? Oh, he's not encumbered. He's
My movement
barbarian.
is 5, so I could do a movement of 10, which will put me about 3/4 of the way to them.
Really?
John, can you do that? For
Yeah,
me?
oh yeah. He's like, yeah, come back here, you cowards! Oh my god! Flee, Crimson Badgers!
Initiative.
He's sliding to one round.
You could throw the hand
What
around.
if he-
When
Yeah,
it takes
I
him.
could.
Yeah, then it misses and they take it with them.
Yeah.
An 8.
My God.
I win.
Yeah.
Have we won an initiative?
A single one.
Fine.
John rolled a 4 earlier.
Wow.
That's
The guy who's blinded by the wind and the blood and the smoke
By the wind.
drops their weapon.
This guy.
This other guy stands up in front
Don't
of
break it off, John.
Izzle, but I don't know if he can do anything, right?
Sure.
He's stunned for 1 round.
Yeah.
Does that count? Is that last round?
It,
No, he ran last
he
round.
ran. He fell
He ran.
through it last round. Now this round he's stunned.
Okay, so he's stunned and he's like barely moving, trying to get up. He has a spear stuck in him.
Yeah.
The 2 held guys are pissing their pants, and
Yeah.
the other 3 are like, "Ah, dwarf is after us! Run! Oh God, we can lose him."
No,
in the
they're all like,
snow."
you can walk. It's a dwarf.
So they keep moving off towards Yendo. Sunny,
What's their movement?
12.
Okay, yeah, they're all pacing.
They will. Yeah.
Sonny's
You could-
gonna step back and
He's not battle
try
ready.
to silent cast. Well, I mean, I guess I didn't call it. No, he doesn't even do anything. He just stands back.
Shlomo.
17. So he takes another
Technically, it's an 18.
18. So only 1 point of damage.
So he threw his weapon down and he just keeps getting battered by this wind.
Little rocks and pebbles and
Izzle.
I'll stick the one in front of me.
Okay.
A 20.
Nice.
Then an 8.
So max
A 9.
damage. Max damage.
9.
now that's your third 20 tonight.
He gets +2 if the guy's prone.
Nice, prime.
9, 10, 11. Do I hit?
Missed.
Ah.
You go by the
And he's
road.
stunned.
Right.
That's why you get the +2 because he's prone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, well,
I mean, you get
13.
that for being prone. He's actually stunned.
Oh yeah, but he's not.
Well, I know, but he's like, okay.
How much damage you do?
Well, if,
Well, it's just a dagger, so D4.
So 4 maximum damage? It was 20,
Yeah.
right?
I have 4 plus.
Oh, that's right. I did roll 20, didn't I? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I guess when you roll that many,
So
you
four
forget,
damage.
it's easy to forget. I'm like,
No,
I know. I was so disappointed in the second. I was like, I missed on the second one.
And he starts moving. Because he had a spear thrown too, and
great.
so he is not moving.
Those guys are held for 12 rounds, by the way.
Aiden just kind of drives his spirit. The guy, yield, yield, in the name of Ardenor, yield.
I'm trying! I can't see it! Oh, God, get it off me! Alfred?
If you're going to feast on the dead, you need to learn. Oh wait, yeah, he's dead. You need to. Point is, yeah, just because you got a free meal doesn't mean you're not going to run into something else that's also hard.
So he's encompassed by a death stone. So
Yeah.
Just, if you're going to go in there, then
No,
you're
I
gonna have
was.
problems.
I was just. I mean, I got a spear. I'm going to stab it.
Okay, just to make sure you're stabbed and you're not.
Yeah, that
Charge
is
it
a 16, 17.
That's it.
Awesome. It's so nice to have a weapon that I'm proficient with. Okay, that is going to be 4.
With a feather.
Okay, he's still up.
As far as we can tell.
As far as you can tell,
He's
you don't,
still
know if
wiggling.
you don't know if the wind is keeping him up
Yeah,
or
it's a
what.
weird little elemental thing.
Which none of us have seen. But,
Ever.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is amazing. Well, of course, he's like, yeah, go.
It's a pleasant surprise.
I'm
for
like,
Ralph.
His beard's all frothy.
Mudrick? What's Mudrick doing?
Here's a little.
Are they
sword
out of the
around
cave
it,
yet, or are they still in the
They'll
cave?
probably be out.
Probably cast a
Well, I'm going to run after them until they're out of my sight.
Yeah, okay, move Dirk up 10 more.
I'll get you. Initiative. Spells, powers.
I'm good.
Oh,
7.
yeah, spell.
I win.
God.
This guy, he's
So he's saying he's
he's
yielding.
stumbling back. I got yielding! Oh my God, leave me alone! He's getting on his knees and he's bleeding all over. The rest of the guys are leaving. They're running. Is that all? And the other 2 are held.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that's
They're held
cool.
for another 10 rounds.
All right, I'm gonna bring in the 7th level fighters. Okay, that's all I can do. Sonny?
Did a silent cast and healed himself a bit.
Okay. Shlomo?
Shlomo will move the dust devil off to see if he actually will yield.
Yeah.
Give him
You could.
The smoke is just starting to get drawn to your thing. Izzle?
Oh my god. Already? I'm going to drop. Who you
I'm
drop?
going to attempt to move, I'm not drawing my
Get it.
myself. See if I get it. Remember, I get +4 from doing it.
What is your...
Oh.
That's what it's for.
I thought that was a nipple.
And then Aiden?
Aiden. Well, are these an enemy of your people? He says.
They killed my brothers. They've earned themselves death.
Backs away. Do not slay him if he surrenders. And he backs away.
And I think you get XP.
Yeah, that's per gold piece, isn't it?
I don't know.
I guess that's one.
It's in the...
Woohoo!
It's in here somewhere.
I'll look it up
It's
later.
217.
Yeah, it's not.
So close. So close.
This is just spending money.
I would suggest we bind those that have been
I'll
held.
move them up to the.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
Gotcha.
Why shouldn't I?
What did I do to you?
You killed my brothers. You killed my kin.
That was Eric.
You
the big
celebrate in our sacred tomb.
guy. We're just looting. Maybe we could share. You split it? Why do you laugh like that? Can he see? He can see now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like looking up at you.
This is the typical.
You think
Bow
you're in
after
a
the
place
troll
to
cake
bargain? How much is your life worth?
How much do you want?
What do
I'll
you
give you
have?
anything.
Give me everything.
But it's cold outside.
It is. Such is the price to pay for your life.
And he's starting to pull out some copper and some silver.
And bones of your dead brethren.
He's like, I don't have much.
Well, you'll have to give everything. You've left your fate to the spirits at this point. Maybe their gods will protect you, but know this, the raven will not.
You don't have much. He starts taking off his boots and
Everything.
his pants, and
Yeah.
he's
Is this
Yeah.
really necessary?
It's the only way they'll learn.
this
They live.
grown man is naked, and
I'm sparing him.
but he
The spirits, though, are another thing.
I have no rope to bind the others.
What a shame.
what?
Is he completely just
He's buck naked. He is bleeding there.
out?
Yes.
Leave!
And he's like starting to hobble, and he's like, the dwarf. I saw what he did. Is he gonna hurt me?
He might if you anger him. Best be careful.
I love beards.
Are these three human or half orc?
There's one held half orc, one human, and the other one is a human. Or actually, that one's a half orc as well.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so
Guys,
it's two half orcs.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. And, and he starts hobbling to the entrance.
So this guy starts hauling,
yeah.
and he's a half orc.
Yeah.
I'll walk with him.
The dust is falling as well.
Okay.
With the other two.
Don't hurt me.
I'll whisper to him. You can just take the dead guy's clothes. They're outside where you left.
No, they're naked.
Oh, they are.
We don't,
They're naked.
we don't know.
They already took their clothes.
Oh, that's right. And I wasn't even there. Never mind.
Oh, we
Yeah, I
don't
don't even
know
know that. Never mind.
I'm gonna freeze to death.
Forget it.
One of the held guys, is he already bound and stuff? Someone
Yeah.
said?
Which one did you bind, John?
I don't have anything to bind them with. I
Oh.
keep telling people I have nothing to bind them with.
Okay. None of them are bound.
None of them are bound. Okay.
Well, I mean, they're held.
Right, they're held for another 10 rounds. I do have,
They're pissing their pants.
yeah,
That would be a bit scary.
yeah.
Unable to move.
It'd be rather unfair of me to treat them any differently. Start taking their gear. Well, if none of you will, I'm taking off. Don't fuck with the Brotherhood. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's all good.
I'll
with,
spare their lives.
he's all.
So nice.
He's all good with looting the other people's.
This is my
So,
stuff.
coming back from the cave mouth.
Why should I strike a deal with them for the things that I could?
Those three guys are running off into the snow. They didn't get their
He'll
packs.
head straight for that
Especially
guy.
since we saw
he's
them so
close.
easily.
Okay.
He's got his axe drawn.
He's walking with Sonny.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay.
Protect me. The dwarf's gonna kill me.
Well, such is life.
But it's not life if
Such
he
as
gets killed.
Does he have a weapon?
No, he's buck naked. And he's bleeding everywhere.
His dong slacking.
It's a half orc.
Well, probably not much of one because it's really cold. Yeah, I mean,
Please don't kill me.
shrinkage.
I'll say,
That's
why aren't
his
you in the
lore,
Crimson?
maybe
Why
it's
aren't you in the
maybe
Crimson Legion? They teach you discipline. They put a pep in your step.
Well,
That's why I wanted to be called the Crimson Bed.
And so Pepsi is born.
we were
We just prefer to be outlaws.
trying to do something different. We were with the Bloody Work Clan for a little bit, and there's yeah.
Mooter's closing during this thing. He basically throws down his axe in front of the half orc and says, "Pick it up!" And he draws his warhammer.
No, I don't want to.
You better pick it up! And he's continuing to close.
Fix it up. Okay, here. Sorry.
So he has it?
Yeah.
Okay, I throw my warhammer at him.
Point blank?
Wait.
Plus 10.
Armor class. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
4. I'd probably miss with a 6.
Your fourth level. Yeah.
Okay.
You need a 7.
Okay. Well, I just.
Yeah, you're too far away from
Oh, so you get a
Alright,
plus
this-
1 from your son.
Yeah, I don't know what the range is though. Like, it
Yeah,
might be-
so I threw it.
Yeah, we need to
Wait.
Just throwing
did I
it
add
in.
that in? Yes, I did. Yes.
That was weird. The
So
other night that they
he'll
all
just tackle
exploded.
it.
Well, you threw your
Tom-
hammer,
Tom
and he
Cruise.
tries to run. And,
Yeah, maybe.
and do you do anything?
No, I'll just watch.
That's pretty
He's
hammered.
trying to run past you. Attack of opportunity. So you
I'm gonna try to tackle him.
okay?
Slomo's gonna start checking out their
Three.
gear.
So you go flying up, and he
4
just
with my strength. So
he starts booking. Oh shit! He has the axe still. And so
I'll figure out where my hammer fell.
it's,
Well, that's a good IPA.
Yeah, it's probably
Oh, I completely missed it.
No?
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Okay.
it's in there somewhere.
All right, I will attempt to chase him
Okay.
down.
Yeah, that's good.
He's
Oh,
running.
more.
You're running. I guess initiative.
He doesn't even have shoes on, right?
Slomo's
No,
checking
he
out their
doesn't.
gear.
Okay, so these guys have hides, some shields. There's long swords, couple battle axes, hand axes, daggers, spears. A variety
Whenever
of
I've
different
stripped
shit.
these guys of everything, I'll let hold person stop, and I'll lead them. I'll basically motion for them to leave. They already got the speech.
Okay, so they're
Yeah.
buck naked too.
Yeah.
Aiden will be moving to the fire. He's just going to be perking the fire up.
Yeah, and the camping gear is just basically just camping gear with packs and stuff. There is one.
I take it.
Okay. I'll get back to that.
My God, you're so bad.
Literally, before he realizes how slow I am, I yell, "Drop it! Or I'm gonna..." Or what? Yeah, drop it, and I won't kill you. And he's just running after him.
He drops it and he's running.
Okay.
And I kill him.
Yeah, Aiden just teleports.
No, it's not that. He's gonna do what he says.
That's Mudrick.
And then you're like seeing 2 other coming towards you.
He'll pick up the axe and he'll run.
They're
after
buck
them.
naked.
And they're just like, oh shit! Okay.
Wait, so these guys
Ludwig
are,
says there's a hammer right there. Pick it up.
so these guys are released and they're coming?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're also buck
releases-
naked.
So one of them is going towards the exit. The other one's running towards the
Double doors.
west,
Ah,
The west.
Do you know where the doors are?
past the doors. Yeah.
so like this way.
Yeah.
Okay. The other one's going that way.
Yeah. Initiative, I guess.
Yeah, if that guy's not going towards the exit, I
Anyone,
chase after him.
anyone heading towards a hammer?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got a 5.
I got a 5.
Okay, party wins.
Cool.
Is the one running towards me a human or a half orc?
Hugh.
Okay, I'll head towards the half orc.
Okay. He's running. So the one that running to the west, you mean? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the one running to the exit.
No, that's a human.
Yeah. So the one running to the
He's got
exit.
his biases.
He's running to the half orc. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Like full 10? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy's a human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
You're better at the figurines than he is.
What's that?
Nothing.
Better at fingering, too.
All right. So yeah, Mudrick, you get a shot at him as he's trying to get out.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to avoid you, but he's
I'm just gonna hit him with the flat of my axe.
okay.
And 8, 9,
That really would
You hit him with sharp
11.
edge.
You
I
hit.
meant him with flap, I hit him with sharp edge.
Oh.
8 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
That's half damage for half.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
he's-
it's 8 damage. If it still knock him out.
Wouldn't feel good.
No.
he drops.
It's kind of like that axe you have, the axe you have right next to you there, hitting you with the dull side.
Yeah. He just drops and crumples, but he's still kind of like you got the wind knocked out of him. And the other guy is running towards the western wall, towards some debris.
What other guy?
Oh. He went after the western guy.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
the other
So the
one's
other guy's running. He's trying to run outside.
This
Unless
guy.
some of you want to stop him.
No, I'll let him go.
Okay. So he just takes off running. Yeah, John, one of the packs, I believe. Let's see here.
When you say John, you mean John or John?
Yeah, you gotta remember how to say it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. John isn't going to respond
I usually
to
do
John.
it John or John.
Yeah.
John.
Exactly.
Jan.
Very simple.
John.
You could call him
John.
Mr. John.
There's
Or Johan.
Johan.
That's true.
Johnny Boy.
so it's John.
No, that's
No,
him.
I'm
No, it's
John.
John.
He's Jan.
He's John.
John.
He's
John?
Jan.
Hey, that
Damn it, no.
That works
It's
for me.
so simple. It's John and John.
John.
No, John, John.
Got
And
it.
what is not getting across to you?
This is
John, one of
Jan,
the
that's Johan.
one of the packs.
Exactly. Thank you, Mr.
uh,
Otto.
There seems
He
to be
understands.
this embroidered satchel inside it.
I know.
With
Terrible.
some iron rations,
I hear it all the time, so.
full one skin and a blanket.
You were talking to John,
I'm
right?
talking to you.
Oh,
There's
what did I find?
an embroidered satchel. It has beads and feathers on it.
And rations, a wine bag, and a blanket.
I'm going to roll my religion proficiency to see if I think that may be a shaman's satchel.
Open it up.
Oh, I got a power score.
Okay. Yeah, you're thinking it's
I was just about like this
there's
looks.
like a raven beak on it.
It's just about to open it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I know that is like I mean, I'm obviously not a shaman. I will put that aside.
But don't you really don't you want to? Like,
Oh God,
You
yes.
want to let the sun
By
shine in?
Ardnor, I want to shed the light of truth upon this thing, but I've heard stories. What else?
Yeah, just some more gear. It's like 50 foot of rope, 4 iron rations,
Did I find any
skin,
rations?
folded blanket.
Do I find any rations? Not all about him.
Yeah, you guys find there's some rations in here.
I'll
There's-
refill my rations with you.
okay, there's probably about 10 days of rations total.
I just took 4 of them.
Well, in addition to that, so 14 total.
We'll replenish mine.
Valbrin, I have found the satchel of your people.
I'll take it.
The guy that's running out of the cave, you hear, yeah, Crimson Badger. and Mudrick, this guy is starting.
You hadn't seen the last of the
I'm
Crimson
grabbing him by the
Badgers.
ankle and I'm dragging him back to the
Team
group.
Rocket.
Okay.
I thought it was a crimson red badgers.
Red Rider.
Aiden says
While they're distracted with all
that is a shaman's satchel.
he just worked his way
Clearly.
around the sarcophagus there.
It's of your people. You tend to it as you will.
That's nice. So I'm going to try and discern where the satchel was originally. I don't know if it was with one of the dead people out back, or if it was possibly buried here. But I want to like return it more or less as best I can.
You're not sure. The most of the sarcophagi are still closed. Just they're welded shut by ice.
Okay.
Except for the ones by the bonfire, but they don't seem to have been opened yet.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna loot the dead people again?
Not on his watch.
Oh,
They wouldn't have anything worse anyway. Ravens are carrion, you see. We usually peck and eat what we can from the dead.
So it fit right in if we did.
There's nothing there, is what I'm telling you.
Awfully fancy boxes.
they're big.
Holding all the bones.
I could snap on some bows.
Is there any more to this cave, or is this the end? Is it,
There's doors, double doors to the north, and also to the west. There's some debris. There may be. It's hard to see.
Yeah, if that
there's
guy...
more to the cave. It's not just.
It's a huge
Yes.
room. I mean, it's
And this is not the dome. This is a cavern.
yeah.
Within
this
the
is a-
cavern,
yeah.
there's another set of double doors and a collapsed area of rubble, which we should probably investigate.
Yeah, well, I'm also curious why the guy ran to the pile of rubble
Okay.
instead of the exit, so I'm going to investigate over there.
Electric finally probably arrives dragging the guy through the snow.
Yeah, this dragging this half.
got away.
And this one's groaning.
Hell, Mudrik probably threw him over his shoulder and carried him.
No, I dragged him through the snow.
Not just
Upside down. Not on his back. Face down.
He ruined the cloak!
What?
You wouldn't carry him over because he'd
yeah. You still wearing a really long bear cloak, or did you have that hemmed up too?
Lasaka got that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
in
it.
beautiful chainmail now.
Yeah.
Oh, right, it's just
That-
that chain
that keeps him warm.
you warm.
Rivulets of water.
Form fitting. Custom cod piece, everything.
No, that yeah.
Even when I stand like this, even my beard ripples.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But only
starting,
vaguely.
he's starting to come to. He's
Every time he kind of comes to, I just punch him in the head and knock him out again.
please.
We got questions?
I was getting the fire built up over there.
It's going pretty well. It's pretty large fires, lots of wood that they collected.
Perhaps we can ask him questions, or maybe we go see what the rubble's about. Obviously, there's more to this place.
Ask him some questions. Find out what he was doing over there in this rubble.
So you wait till he comes to again.
I'll wait till he comes to.
Do you warn Mudrick not?
Yeah, I tell Mudrick, give him
Stop
Do
knocking
you
him out.
follow his orders?
Please don't knock him out again.
No, I'll follow those.
So yeah, eventually he comes to again, but you notice that he's like opening his eyes and is really quiet. And
Mudrick's scanning over him.
So, I have questions for you. I gave you an opportunity to leave with your life.
I tried.
And you chose to run not for the exit, but for this pile of rubble here.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Mudrick's squeezing his shoulder.
Yeah, good.
You hear bones cracking.
Shlomo says, his name's Mudrick the Barbender. You better listen.
Zorkbender to you.
We have more of us further in.
How many?
Don't hurt me. Several.
Several.
100.
A few.
Yeah. And they're behind the rubble.
There's
I thought this guy was going through the doors.
No, there was.
No,
this
he's
was
the one
one
that ran to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doors are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
back
I'm sorry.
There's also
Okay.
another set of doors further in, right? To the
Yeah.
north?
Yeah.
Sounds like there's doors over
To
here.
the north, and then
Piles here, piles there, and door there.
the doors are
Jesus.
too big for me to. There's some through the doors and some through. There's a passage through there. You'll love it.
So you thought then, after I so graciously gave you your life.
I saw what the dwarf did to the other guy. I wasn't gonna go near the dwarf.
His term of graciousness.
He's hurting my shoulder.
Yes, because you were going to warn your friends.
I was trying to survive.
You were trying to so disgracefully reject the gift I gave you in the tomb of my own people.
This is your tomb,
Yes,
but you're not dead.
not yet. Now,
Should we clear the tomb?
we might just have to, my friend. We might just have to. Now, before I decide whether to once more spare your life, which I'll be honest is a trial
Toast
of my own at this
Probably.
moment.
But you probably had fun with him cleaning up some things. Playing in the fire.
What, pray tell, have you done
Like a
so
big
far
fire.
to the resting place of my people's bones?
What if that would hurt it?
Honestly,
It
I've
will blow out.
been
It
in
will.
this room.
It
trying
says,
to
it says it will
melt
take
the-
out
the-
normal
the
fires and
cracks.
torches. If I-
I've heard stories.
you know,
of-
Honest, are you being
Can't say
honest?
that.
Of course,
Were you being honest with me before?
of course.
Now
I could
you-
join
so
your
it
crew.
will-
You
so
understand why I'd be so
The whole
reticent
thing
to
gas
believe
cloud
you
or
when you've already
creature of gaseous
scorned me once.
from a
I was
at bay
afraid of
or
the
pushing
dwarf.
away from the caster.
You should have been more afraid of me.
I am afraid of all of you at the moment.
So it
But
could probably
perhaps I
clean
could
out a
offer some
stinking cloud
information.
or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. That's basically
What kind of
that
information?
says.
Well, your friend's in there. You, one of your clan members.
One of my clans still lives.
Yeah, Lakoshik.
A Koshik?
Yeah, do you know him?
I don't know, do I?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Roll your bardic skill or whatever.
Oh, I thought that was just a really bad pronunciation.
Yeah. What was I rolling again?
Your
Intelligence?
your lore or whatever.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
No, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Its winds are
Does it
sufficient
sound like a
to put
raven
out
named though, at
torches,
least?
small
Yeah, might be, yeah.
campfires,
Okay.
exposed lanterns, or other small open flames
Gotcha.
So you're,
of non-magical
He
nature.
came with his two friends outside, but I had nothing to do with that. Honest.
Nothing to do with it.
No,
You were witness to it, though, weren't you?
I was, and I said, "Stop it, guys," but they didn't listen to me.
It sounds like you didn't try very hard.
I
did
tried
you?
really hard.
They're dead, though, so you couldn't have tried your hardest.
Well,
How about this?
we don't need him anymore?
No, wait.
Let's just go save your friend,
I agree with.
We'll bind him.
Sonny.
You get
Sonny.
to live until I find out you're lying.
We should clear
Son-
it to him.
Why would
Sonny.
I lie?
Really?
He got
Those
the
are my
satchel
pleasant
of your
dispositions.
You're
friend.
trying to survive, isn't that right?
He got the satchel of
Me?
your friend who's in there.
Being a follower of Ardenor, Sonny is a
Yeah, there it
blessed
is.
name.
Well, we'll call you Gloomy, so that it fits.
No, preferably
If I
not.
find out you're
We'll
lying,
see.
But
you'll
We'll see if
die.
it sticks.
Understood.
If I find out that my friend
Does
is
that make my name
indeed
a hill?
in there,
Oh,
yeah, you're
I don't know
drunk.
if
Or in case
I understand there's only so much we can see behind closed doors.
How about
Hazy Pale Ale.
how about we let this one run
Yeah.
and we go
Foggy or hazy.
find your your clansman.
Did really fog that last time we
Release
saw him, so
He
he
has good ideas.
kind of falls the line. It's what he.
We'll leave him here bound. Make sure he
We don't have
can't.
anything to bind him with.
There's rope over there.
There's rope.
You know,
By the fire.
I found
Why don't we just stick
I
to the
found 50
box?
feet of rope.
Yeah, I have rope too.
Oh, if anybody wants to take on
You can spend
another
time
50 feet of rope,
reflecting with your ancestors.
Well, let's use that 50 to die him.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for now. And then afterwards we can. So
Izzle says yes.
First thing
Let's
we'll
put
keep
him in a box. There's two that are defrosted.
It's best we let my older friends rest. No need to disturb them. Nonsense. They've got all these brothers with them.
If you're looking for your friend, he went through the rubble. The others went through the doors.
So we'll get some rope.
What do you
Make
mean
sure
a friend
it's-
went through the rubble and the others? What others?
The others.
What others?
The Crimson Badgers.
So one of his clan went through the rubble.
With my boss. And yeah, he's a prisoner.
Was the rubble there when they went through, I believe? is what it
Yes.
says.
Yeah, I was there.
They walked through it.
Well, there's a tunnel,
But how did they clear the rubble?
There's a
It's
passage
clear.
through it, right?
Yeah, it was clear. There's some rubble. There's
Oh, so it's still open.
yeah.
But you can weave through it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're telling me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's tie him up. Put him not
Not too close to the
not too
fire.
close to the fire. Yeah. Make sure that he can't wiggle to the fire
I'm
and try
gonna
to.
die if
I could just break a leg.
Yes, break one of his legs.
No, we will not
Okay.
break one of his
We
legs.
can hands off head and we're looking for his hammer. Shatter a kneecap.
Just tie him up. Be
Fine.
done with it.
Tie him.
He said for me to do this.
No,
Doesn't
no.
matter. We're not going to torture people.
I'm not torturing him. I'm just disabling him.
That would be torture.
It's a
that's
lot harder for
torture.
him to.
He'd be torturing himself if he tried to
No,
walk
no.
out.
Then we have to carry him out. Yes. No.
I'm not carrying him out.
Well, exactly.
Precisely. Look, we'll tie him up. We make sure that
We're
he's
gonna take him
not
with us?
in any
No.
way to escape.
Can I get some of the loot that you find?
The audacity.
Would you like
Can I break
us?
his kneecap now?
Okay.
No,
yeah.
Very tempted.
Yes.
Are those the words you want to choose?
We could allow the dwarf to give you his gentle administrations if you prefer.
No, I want to live.
While this is going on, so I was finding 3 more rocks to catch magic stones and have them ready.
There's no rocks here.
You can probably grab more than 3 stones if you want.
If you could take 6.
You could do magic ice cubes.
I can only do 3 at a time, right?
But you could take 4.
On the rocks.
Looks like
Yeah,
a
there you
spell
go.
component though. Like
Yeah.
you have a bag of rocks and you just I use my 3.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
But let's
Great.
decide what we're doing.
Yes.
Let's tie this one up and either move
Tie
down,
him up. Make sure he can't escape.
And then we go through the rubble.
And
Yes.
we go through the rubble.
finding your.
Indeed.
For clansmen.
They'll be needing this if they're still alive.
Perhaps we should. The other group went through the other doors, right?
Indeed.
Perhaps can we close and bind them to keep them there so we can then deal with them?
I'll use my 50-foot of rope to do that.
You know? Yeah, and we found another 50
Clear out
Or were
his
you
tomb.
tying him up with that?
Oh, yeah,
Clear this one
there's a
out?
lot of rope to tie someone up with,
But I'll
but
make
they'll
one
be
of
well
us to clear
tied.
out his tomb.
Just in case.
Leave this to them, or just
All right, so I'll use my
could
50
just tie
feet
him to the
get
front
the
doors.
door. The double doors have rings, right? Or no?
Oh, yeah, we could tie this guy to the
I'll
doors.
tie it.
Oh, yeah, we could.
If somebody opens them, they'll just rip it in half.
I can
Only
just
the
use my
barbarian could do that. All right,
Yeah.
so
I have a special job for you. Keep these doors closed or die.
Understood.
Good.
What should I call you?
I don't give you the privilege to call me by my name.
I'll come up with something.
Just sir. You'll call me sir.
Sir Raven.
Call him the Raven.
Sir Raven.
Call him
So you
Peanut.
tie him up into your door.
King of Raven.
Would you call it?
Call him Peanut.
Murderous
He
Raven.
loves it when people call it peanut. I tell you,
Raven.
the crows love the peanuts I feed them out here, so they'd probably be really appropriate.
True.
Raven on a spit.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's not good. Stop.
So you guys tie him to the doors.
Yeah.
Does anyone have rope use or anything, or
Does anyone have rope?
I don't.
Does,
you use the full 50 foot? You use
apparently we're
he's
using-
basically a mummy against this
Okay, fine. Then
door.
I'll keep
Yeah.
my 50 foot. We'll just use a 150-foot stretch.
And we start making our way down the.
Rubble.
yeah.
So again, just because apparently I wasn't paying attention,
This rubble or that rubble?
there's an exit out.
Yeah.
There's a set of doors deeper in that
Straight
we've
ahead.
tied the
This way.
dude to.
Yeah.
No, well,
There's a way out.
this way
Exit.
too, wasn't there?
Well,
There's doors in.
This is the doors further in, and this is the rubble passage. I think.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. For some reason, I was thinking there was something
Yeah,
over
I
here.
But there was rubble over here too. That's what I thought he said.
I think maybe yes,
He said. I
but,
thought he said
but the passage is.
He
might
wasn't
have been- he
sure-
might have
been
been
referring to
confused
that
with the
one.
west
Yeah.
wall.
Okay, then we're gonna go whichever way. There's an opening to find your companion, or brother, or fellow flocker.
Conspiracy.
Remember all the
Sounds
detail
right.
you need to know about rooms now that you're doing being a player.
No, I'm not.
So when you go back in that,
Kind of looks
scene-
like this. So the star is where you guys are at. There's double doors to the. Oh, here's
Where do
the,
we come in?
here's the
We came in from the bottom of that drawing.
Thank you. Yeah.
So we came in from the bottom,
It's like a
and
big-
Doors straight ahead.
So you went through here. You went
We
over
can't-
here and five. Here's the
Yeah.
double doors.
Yeah, we're
Anytime
heading
you
to the
guys
left
do.
Yeah.
And there's some room.
Enter the passage through the rubble. That's cleared.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's clear enough.
We go that way.
Yep.
Okay. You guys head over to him.
Who's leading?
same.
Probably the same marching order as usual.
yeah, I can go just so I can tank whatever comes through. I'll go first.
Sonny, roll a perception check, please.
Sonny,
Where are you guys going?
cantankerous.
John, you
the
can't-
tankerous one made it.
You definitely see some tracks going through
Okay.
through the. It's
Are
still
we going
kind of
single file?
snowy and misty in here.
Okay.
Assuming we are.
Icy.
Okay.
I think you have to through this passage. Single file through the passage or double?
Yeah, this well-crafted chamber ends at a breached hole with scattered rubble debris and a dark tunnel beyond. A few sarcophagi are cracked and broken from the fallen chunks of rock and ice. The hole is actually pretty big. 8 foot tall and 20 foot wide. It looks like most of it's crumpled with debris, but it's all loose. And there are several boot prints entering the hole. Yeah.
I'll make sure the armband is active, and I'll trudge on in.
Okay.
We're following the treasure, the great treasure,
The treacherous trudger.
treacherous
You
treasure,
go in about 20
the honey
feet,
treasure.
Yeah.
and it's dark. How are you guys seeing?
Well, I mean, I'm just
You can kind of see.
a little bit infravision, a little bit just padding the wall.
I can light my lantern.
Okay.
Shlomo has information.
There is the passage continues north, but there's also a passage going east and west, but it's filled with rubble. But you can see like to the east, there's
A flicker.
some holes. Yeah, it
Follow me,
looks
my
like
sonny brother.
it goes beyond.
Second?
sorry you can't
I'll
see,
stay.
just
I'll stay
follow me.
straight.
My son
Okay.
brother.
You go straight in the. You notice that instead of these
I could
nice
light the way
formed
for us.
walls, it's more of a natural cave.
I can see.
Okay.
I cannot.
The passage is about
Follow me.
20 feet wide,
How are this scene?
Okay.
and then opens up into a larger
I know, this is
chamber.
I know it gives you special power.
And you've lit your lantern.
Yeah, I've
I've
lighted
heard
my
that.
lantern.
Wow.
It's possible, I suppose.
So we waited a moment. He lit his
Well,
lantern,
Rob
and
can see
we're
as well.
proceeding.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Ah, yes, I've heard such things.
Roll a perception check.
Sometimes the ale hurts it.
Do you have a torch, Brian?
5.
Not
You
yet.
hear
If we need
some-
to, I can.
you hear
I have
some
a
voices
lantern
around.
and
Oh,
a torch.
yeah.
Well, I could.
I'll just keep
but
walking.
if we have one lit
I mean,
already.
we're not too
There's
scared.
one
I mean, I'm not
there,
too
and we're
scared of
following
these
them.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
If not, I can put light upon us and to guide our way.
I hear something. Oh my god, they're coming. This must be where the horn came from.
I'll use my battle cry ability to add. No, just kidding. To add +1 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow the horn.
What happened?
I think they know we're coming.
Yeah, I think so.
Roll a d20 there, Chief.
Let those spellcasters prepare.
That is a 3.
Someone like, is this a good idea?
Well,
Yes. A couple of rock chips fall down from the ceiling. You see some torchlight coming into view ahead, and there's several figures moving around through some rubble.
Okay.
And
I'll start running.
charge?
Forward. Yeah.
Maybe.
Running forward.
Yeah.
who are you?
No answer.
Okay.
Not for me.
Guess we need to do this up again.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't expect you guys to go this way.
That's what we do.
I did what?
We don't
Why
take
would
the
you not?
normal
You're the one
path.
who led us this way.
There's several.
You
ways
had
to
a guy
go.
run this
There's two.
way.
I
We,
was
we
like
had the
saying,
doors are
please
this
go
way.
this way.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
We thought
Can I
we
help
were
you?
following your lead.
Yeah.
We saw a hook and we bit it.
Would you like a buckler?
The buckler?
Are you looking for
Can I offer you a buckler in this trying time?
It's a breast buckler.
Yeah.
You get two of them.
No, actually, it's just one for the Amazons.
So it's a 20-foot wide passage that opens up into a room.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's Lasaka when we here?
Of course, he's got another oversized.
Counter gold.
It's nothing for you. Drop them in a hole.
You're not
the
going to
last
take my
one
dice
down.
and kill me with them, are you?
Mike.
Yes.
So I don't
You
know if I
don't know
can
that.
trust you.
He's just
About
about
how
this
big,
way.
Like this?
Yeah.
Seemed to work.
These guys are over here somewhere.
Okay.
Don't go away.
Just throw
Don't let anything happen until I get back.
bunch of tiles.
How's that nobody has to ever pee?
I have to.
Because you have a tiny
I'm not
little
drinking.
bladder.
I do.
That's
You're
I
a
always-
camel.
That's what you could call him too. You could just call him
Yeah.
Tiny bladder.
little
Does
P.
it expand
Oh, I
this
see a
way?
lot.
LILP.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
still remember when we were roommates. It's like,
So I can
dude,
Just do like,
I don't know
yeah,
what to tell you.
it's all natural.
I'd pee in there like 20 minutes pee.
When I go, I
Is that a
have to
world
go,
record?
but I don't have to go.
Jesus.
For a while.
I'm
I
drinking
gotta-
beer. I go and I go on.
Big bladders running my family line, I guess. I don't know.
My father had a big bladder. His father had a big bladder.
Hey, you know,
My God,
you know
Dad.
what? You know what? You get what you get. You better be proud of it.
Now, watch the entire Lord of the Rings
advantage of these
trilogy,
drinks,
and then
minimize
you
your
can go
weaknesses.
pee.
Exactly. You know,
No
there
son
are
of mine.
There are times when a big bladder can do you some help.
Yeah.
No son of mine is gonna have a tiny bladder.
Exactly, man.
Trenton, do this exercise. Drink more water.
Drink this water and watch Lord of the Rings trilogy, and only when it's finished can you go.
It's funny. My wife, on the other hand, constant stopping. Got like 2 stops on the way to Sacramento. It's just like, it's like, come on, it's an hour. It's 2 hours.
Women are small.
It depends for me on what I drink, because sometimes
that's true.
if I drink a lot of iced tea,
I'm
oh my
drinking
god.
Yeah.
I
Well,
am-
if you drink caffeine, caffeine's a diuretic.
That's
so.
If I'm drinking beer, I'm doing it to like break the seal. Once I break the seal, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, here we
The
go.
9th seal has been broken. Unleash the floodgates.
You just win. I'm going again.
Okay. Now what are we talking? Oh my God, that's
Jesus.
more than a few.
bring them
We're
on.
past 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're past 8. That's more than a few.
We got 2 big guys.
Sweet. Delicious.
Delicious.
Now, are those guys really bigger like that, or are they you just indicating leaders?
They're just, it's hard,
guys.
hard to tell.
Well, I mean, if they're big like that, it would be easy to tell. But
They're big like that.
oh, okay. They could just be the enforcers.
What did John do with all my coins?
He ate them. It was really hard.
What do you need?
Oh, this guy, I guess. It's stupid, but
Come on, bring in the good the albino.
Bring in,
gorilla.
no, you gotta bring in the little monkey with the
I was
starfish.
gonna say, is that
We're the leader of the Crimson Badgers.
is he really laying down, or did you want him standing
yeah,
up?
he's down.
That's the Verloren guy.
Okay.
These guys, I mean, it's initiative.
What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Spell.
What'd you do, Jordan?
Everything.
Everything. All the time, everywhere.
Eight.
So,
Yeah.
so
really
can you see
messy.
them from way back there?
Yeah, because they have some torches lit up. And you guys have a
I
lantern.
guess we found the other guys.
Yeah.
Bill.
Or a mage with mirror image.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, I rolled an 8.
Party wins. It's all happening at once, though.
Yeah.
I guess I don't have to cast.
They'll
the
probably be
spell. Just
throwing
throw the stone, so I don't have to cast
stuff.
it again.
So, Sonny, what do you do?
So I silent
I think you
cast
can-
Call Upon
you can
Faith
have
to add +3 to my saving
Clear
throw,
out the
just in
duration
case
of that.
anybody casts.
But it's long.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna take that, but I didn't.
Shlomo?
Is he in throwing range yet?
No, you're way the hell back there.
So I'll wait until we move up.
Because we're like in a broken passage here, right?
Well, it's 20 feet wide.
Holy crap! Oh, that's that big.
Yeah.
But still,
So it's as wide as that opening.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yes,
magic
you can.
stones that
But
can
it's all
roll.
crumbly.
So we can move in 3
Yeah.
abreast
Sure.
easily.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Stones can throw.
Shlomo, you're just moving
Well, I
forward.
guess I don't know whether I'm in range. Magic stones, the distance, I guess, is what I need to find out. How far can these fly?
Izzle?
Izzle will move up to the opening behind Sunny.
30 yards.
80?
I'm way in the back of the party. I mean, I'll move forward. Let's see, my movement rate is a massive.
So yeah, I'm a little out of range. So I'm just waiting until once I move up, then I'll fire.
5, 6, 7, 8. In the name of Ardnor, cease!
Oh my god.
Name yourselves!
So I moved.
Name yourselves!
I moved into range.
Oh, okay.
You're throwing rocks.
Yeah.
Okay, this is all happening at once, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
You let me know when.
Roll the hit. And who are you aiming at? Just
The closest. So probably this guy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he might be around the corner. So maybe this guy. This guy.
okay.
Miss. 50. Are you blown, Lauren?
Yeah.
16.
16. That's a hit.
3 points of damage.
Great imaging, Eric's pulling up.
Okay. Miss. Or you? Yeah,
Really
you
annoying
still up.
because either my mom or my dad has somewhere a shofar that I made at religious school, and it's just this sort of curled ram's horn
Oh.
that
It does have
is a
fast when
horn,
you start right now.
and I could totally just bring that in and use it, but they don't know where it is. So
Valvern?
Valbrun's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any of these guys look like they're Raven Clan?
No. I mean, it's hard to. They look like kind of
Maybe.
the riffraff you just.
Yeah. So because I didn't say I was going to cast any spells, I'll just say, "We're the men who killed your friends for disturbing my kin's tomb."
He's pretty devious these days. I can tell you that.
I'm trying to put the fear of God in
Luger's
him.
running full 10 run to the left of Valbrun. And I'm the guy that's gonna kill you!
So be it! Attack! All these arrows come flying.
That was only 3.
Yeah.
What?
Those weren't arrows. You were just going.
That was just 3.
Yeah. You were like
Sounds more
rotating.
like a wind.
It was more like a camera. Yeah.
Are they split?
I just see the guy holding a bow in one hand and
Little
next to
breeze.
another.
My eyes. But now, what'd you call that horn? A
Shofar.
shofar.
Yeah. It's.
It's not the curled horn. It's a long.
So well, no. So usually it is. I was at religious school, and basically, as like a cool thing we got to do, someone from I don't know a workshop or something came by and was like, "Here's a bunch of ram's horns. Pick one, and we'll make a show."
DM just went, ooh.
And I saw a horn that was all straight, and I'm like, "Well, that's weird because usually they're all."
Do they get
curled."
them when they're young and like shape it as it's growing?
I'm waiting for the
Might be.
I don't
know.
think. Yeah, no. My guess is that they just,
We'll get back. Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
or maybe they come off naturally.
Or they
That was
piece
the,
them together.
that was the school of Odin, right?
What?
School of
Odin.
Odin? What about him? What about him?
Because the Vikings were the only ones that used
Horns.
Yeah, the only ones.
horns. Nobody else,
Never mind
nobody
the
else
like
ever used horns.
the
This is hard.
like nomadic shepherd folk lived out in the desert. No.
No, the Vikings did everything. They started everything.
Yeah. They had horns.
I know they did. They did.
Look, we're all guys here. We all have horns.
Oh my god.
These guys have spears. They're like,
Holding the line.
it's kind
yeah,
of
and these guys all shot arrows.
Now.
This guy's moving over
honestly,
here.
if I met someone who could toot his own horn, I'd shake that man's hand.
Would you?
There have been people.
Well, he's not using them. They're
No.
clean.
People have been known to do that.
This guy's
But they
grabbing
work
this
hard to do that.
this dude by the hair, and he has a dagger. He's
Seems
like
a lot of effort.
going towards his throat.
Don't write your own death certificate now.
Mission.
Our bard has gotten much more chattier.
I guess I won.
He has one of your people.
Yes, that's why I warned him.
6.
Spell.
Oh yeah, spell.
I win. I got a 5.
Spray some more Windex.
3 on Mudrick. 19. To miss.
Oh, really?
-1.
He has to roll 20s there. These are low level dudes.
Yeah.
That is on Sunny. I just miss you too. All these arrows like some are hitting the ceiling, I guess. The guys with spears are kind of protecting the archers.
Yeah.
Surrender or your friend dies.
If my friend dies, what's to stop me from killing all of you?
Sunny.
Do I
Sonny?
see that any of them are wearing armor? Like any metal armor?
Hides and
Just hides?
yeah, there's a couple that are wearing chainmail.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my pack, and just stand a couple feet forward, and brace myself with that shield, and that's probably all I can do.
Okay. Shlomo.
Slomo is casting Sanctuary
Yeah, perfect.
himself.
Okay.
No.
Fizzle.
He does something and steps to the side, and the guy with the shield in the front
Yeah.
drops out to the right of Valbrun. I'll step behind Valbrun.
Right here, and you're right here.
Yeah, and whether he falls down or manages to keep his feet, you can decide. But
He's still
He just-
standing.
Just pops in there.
Yeah.
But he's stunned.
he's
right?
done.
Yeah, so I'll hold my spear to his hand. Give me the raven, or your friend dies.
It's a little
He can't
shocking.
talk though. He's like,
Right, yeah.
But you're talking to them, right?
Yeah, I'm talking to them.
oh, I
Yeah.
see, yes.
And
And I'm
go
going.
back to you.
I've never
Back
seen
to
that
you,
before.
Valbrun.
He moves up. 1, 2. Oh, here he says, by the light of the Lord, release your prisoner and perhaps you'll all live.
I'll look kinder on you than I did those at the entrance.
Mudrick.
Mudrick's running forward, going, "I'm gonna kill everybody between me and him." And he's running forward.
10?
No, another one.
Oh,
Oh, well, Mudrick gets the move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7.
Spear.
His max movement rate 6.
Okay, so he's not like rushing though.
I don't know what he's doing.
But yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay,
gonna go
well-
as far as he can.
All right, well,
that
that'd be 9. Well, I don't know what your movement rate is normally. If,
Yeah, well,
you're not
I'm
encumbered.
moving.
Well,
I
it's-
can move 10.
You're Mudrick the ridiculous.
It's 7 until here.
Yep, go.
Spears.
Mighty mood.
My stick.
And this.
19 might
charging?
stop. Yeah,
I'm charging.
spear might stop him.
Isn't that -1 to armor class when you're charging?
Uh-oh.
Wait, so he gets easier to hit or harder to hit?
Easier.
Easier.
Got
to
it.
hit,
I do
'cause
hit
I'm
you,
being
I
less
think.
careful.
I hit you.
Okay.
So I guess I stop your
Stop his charge. Now, if the guy had this spear set, he'd take double damage.
Right. Well, that's what they were doing.
Oh, yeah, now they will. They just stuck their spears
I'm the
out.
pro DM.
Yeah, you're trying to.
9 damage.
I think he's more dangerous to you sitting over here, John.
Listen, dwarves,
Got
speak
the character.
of you.
Rid of one of them.
The dwarf speaks for himself.
That's
He's
right.
practically half
That's the one
animal.
that can open doors.
But if you give me my friend, I'll give you yours.
I don't care about my friend. Call off the dwarf or this guy dies. Initiative.
I can't break the
I
spear,
asked you go.
Okay.
even though he's.
No, you just got stuffed. It's the thing of the
Fair enough.
it's the
Beauty of
pole
the
arm
spirit.
advantage. Not just spears, pole
So
arms in
spell-
I'm
general.
not stuck on it.
Spell,
or
we
am
got
I
a
stuck
5.
on it?
No,
I got a
You're
5
just
as
stuffed.
well.
You guys are defending.
Yeah, we are defending. I go first.
I'm chanting. What?
Of course you do. They don't work tomorrow.
It's not that late.
you heard that.
It's not that late. What is it?
It's a guy thing.
Yeah, it's 9:15. You definitely, you got time.
All right. What you guys
Nobody
doing?
hears it.
And he like starts slaying your
Oh.
friend.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. This guy gets the Mudrick with the spear. Miss. The other two try to stab Mudrick. Miss. A couple guys. Let's see. 2 on Sunny.
Whoa, Sunny. Or they, arrows. Okay. What, they 20 me again?
I got you.
They like you.
Yeah, they
I
do.
may have got you twice. So your armor class is really. It's -2 right now, right?
For only one attack, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that helped you. But I did roll a 20 on the second
Should have
one.
made a cousin to your battle.
I don't like you. It's not a double flip.
Kind of ironic of playing a gnome, but he's not.
6 damage.
All right.
Izzle might be his gnome.
Aiden.
First thing I ran into was a djinn, I think. I
Valvern.
think he died that day.
Hit.
So angry.
6.
Okay.
Excellent. Feel the pain. This guy will move up.
You can point if you want. You got the clicker. I can move him for you. Whatever.
Click, click, click.
Oh, he's back. I thought we killed that guy already.
He did.
Oh shit.
I'm his twin brother.
Hey, Bob. My brother's name was Bobby.
No, it's Bob and Bob. It's just
Yeah, it was B.O.H. There was Bob.
Bob.
B-O-H-B.
You got to use this.
Not to be confused with B-O-B.
I forgot the hole.
Shit. This guy gets.
Good lord, there's Schnauzelot.
Yeah. Whenever the weather changes, my allergies go crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know, all you have to do is just put a couple corks up your nose.
He
Yeah.
stabs that shaman guy,
Okay.
and it is now your turn. Sunny.
All right. So I made my concentration check.
Okay.
Do any of you said a couple of the guys here have chainmail, or one of them?
Yeah, the one big guy that's just stepped up to the dwarf has chainmail,
Okay.
and the leader has the guy that's stabbing the shaman,
Has chainmail too.
and there's one other, the guy with the sword and dagger, the redhead.
This.
Yeah,
Okay. So chain, and chain.
yeah.
Okay. So I cast heat metal on his chainmail.
Okay, do I get
That's a song. That's what I'm chanting.
You only get
I'm
I
chanting.
can look it up again. I think you only get a save if it's shoot. Not if it's just ferrous. If it's non-magical ferrous metal, I don't think it does. But if we had the book here, I could look it up.
I thought he got saved once he got into the higher damage.
Yeah.
I think. Or
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Shlomo?
Starts off with.
Shlomo is moving up and chanting.
Okay. And
Now everybody gets a. You're blowing, right? So
Yeah.
now it's a +2 and a -1 attackers as well. Anybody that's attacking us gets a -1.
Chant?
I don't.
Did you just start it?
looks like that
Chant
get
this
it near
round?
the end. And
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
round.
Okay, you found it.
I'm like, this gets disabled or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
We were last, so.
What are you looking for?
So let's go for Gloria. But you found it.
Izzle?
Thanks.
This guy's like standing stunned in front of you.
Izzle moves up next to Aiden. And it does something, it steps to the side and I guess the guy with the big arms. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Boom.
I'll just roll it out. John, can you look for an orange? Oh, never mind. It's right
Here
there.
with that one. Yeah, it sounded like it came over here.
Ooh, power score. What happens when you get a power score? Transit does not cause disorientation. That's funny. Oh well, doesn't. It's not good in this case. No. So the guy with the big arm, he steps behind Aiden, and the guy with the big arms steps out. He falls.
Goes where?
He falls. He might. No, the guy with the big, the redhead with the big.
Redhead.
No, the redhead with the big arms.
Oh,
Goes where?
yeah.
Next to Aiden.
So he's next to Aiden here
No, on this side.
on this side.
And I move behind him.
You're behind. Okay.
Well, I mean, the portal opens up like in front of you, right?
Yeah, that's why I stepped to the side.
Okay.
So he fell through, and he comes out this way. Now he may lose his balance and land on the ground because he fell through, not stepped through.
No, he's still standing.
Okay, he's not disoriented either. But I
Great.
couldn't have known that.
Awesome.
Those are the chances you take.
Okay, Aiden.
I never had that one. I had that other.
That's right.
No, that's right. That Sierra Nevada one.
Aiden's turn.
They did good.
Aiden. Guy just
Aiden. Well, I was about to. I'll just.
I mean, it's all happening at once. Would you need a perception to see this guy?
I was actually going to be moving forward, and
You might.
I was going to be.
Roll perception +4, I guess. I mean, I don't know. He kind of just steps out. It's all happening at once, right?
All
Yeah.
at once.
Aiden was going to be moving forward and
So
throwing
you
a
probably-
spear.
Okay.
So roll a perception and that +4 to see if
17 now.
Okay. So that's
the
what you do.
+4 is
Could have been my
advantage.
fucking hit roll, but instead, I just failed my perception check. All right, so I went, whatever. 1, 2, 3. And I just tossed my spear at this big dude.
Okay.
Yeah, 10.
17 would have been a lot better.
Yes, it would have been a lot better.
Imagine that.
Well, that's the 10 you said?
11,
Oh,
12.
11, so it's
Well,
12,
mine's next
13.
round. Next round.
Oh, next round, okay.
He reminded me that it
Valor?
doesn't take effect.
How high?
Okay,
It just
so-
starts
There's
this round.
ceiling in here.
Ceiling's probably
8 feet.
yeah,
In
it's
here?
about
Oh.
12 feet.
Okay.
So it's this guy that's stabbing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know because for whole person it doesn't mention. It just mentions a 20-foot cube. The whole person small. Per caster level. The effect is centered on a point selected by the caster. And it affects person select.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to try and hold person on a 20-foot cube about here, so it should...
Did you call this spell out before initially?
Yes, I
You said
did. I
spell.
did. I did say...
Yes.
All right.
You just did spell.
All three of us
Fine.
said spell.
Yes. Okay, so that passes. And... Okay, so it's only going to affect the guy stabbing.
Okay.
So-
but I get a saving throw?
No, if... what was it?
Or is it -4?
If the spell is cast at only one person, the saving throw die rolls suffers a -2 penalty. So -2 to the save.
13 or an 11 in this case? 11? Let's see. This versus spells.
I'm guessing.
Okay. Seems held. Seems like he's not moving.
Great.
How long does that last?
That's going to last for 12 rounds.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm going to last 12 rounds. Okay. Great. Mudrick. So, if I would have hit you again, you'd still be at bay, but I missed, so
Right.
you can attack.
Okay. I need a. What do I need to hit these guys?
I just want to know so I can
Yeah.
ask every time.
You need a 11.
Okay.
7 damage.
And I assume I moved inside his spear, but
Yeah.
Oh, no fair. He has a sphere? I want a sphere.
I think a spear.
He drops. God, keep missing my call.
I'm just imagining now Modric's got this spear just going through him, and every time he moves his torso around, he just got this big stick.
Knocks this guy out.
Yeah, he just charges forward and starts doing this, and the stick just goes war, war, war.
Initiative. We both got
Yeah, we tied, so
Oh, it's not.
spells, powers.
nothing on me. Any spells, powers?
I'm continuing to chant.
Yeah, cool. That's a 1.
I got a 1 too.
No,
I'm defending.
Did you get a 1 or a 2?
I got a 1.
no, you got a 12. You got a 1 too.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
I'm defending. So
All your attacks get a -1.
no.
I'm chanting.
Yeah,
No.
he's chanting.
I'm
Yeah.
chanting. Chant.
1 is Sunny, 2 is Izzy, 3 is Valbrun. Nope, it's Izzy. This big guy goes, "Rah!"
Dude, you're gonna beat me.
And your armor class is what? Ridiculous. 8.
Shitty.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is shit.
Shitty. Goodness.
What?
I rolled a 7.
Oh.
You missed.
-1 is a 6.
Let's see. Let's see what my guys are doing here.
Wish I could move these with my mind.
You can't. You can just say, Mike, move this one here.
Oh, he's
That's all he
He's not held. He's just has a heat metal.
This guy's held. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Sorry, gutted you, buddy.
What did I do?
That's the way I do it. Knock it all over.
Shut your mouth.
Ching.
Let's see. Arrows. 1 at Sunny, 1 at Aiden.
What? You can't shoot at a brother of Ardenor.
Miss. And 1 at for that. Shlomo, but so I need to make a saving throw, I believe.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Nope. So he's like,
Oh, you don't want to shoot me.
that guy's held. Oh, and these guys on Mudrick.
Ranks are looking a little thinner.
The 2 of them are right in with
Oh
us.
my god, this is so
Looks like
annoying.
Ludric's got-
Mudrick.
Quite a few on top.
Yeah.
Only 19.
Dogpile on the dwarf.
They miss. Sunny.
So, well, first let me
Yeah,
calculate
you
the
get
damage.
+2.
This is the second round.
Okay.
Thanks. Second round on this guy, and so I forgot if the first round of damage is 1d4 or 1d6. I don't know if you have the
Very
book.
warm.
think it's 1d4.
1.4. It's
Everyone
hot.
gets a +2 on their attacks now because we have the horn. and
Oh,
the
that's 4.
Nice.
Yep. And he'll turn around because that was happening automatically. He'll turn around and swing on that guy.
You
Okay,
probably get
fine.
bonus from behind too.
Yeah. Well, either way, I rolled it an 18. So
That's a maiden.
I think that works.
But just in case it doesn't, you got +2.
Why did you have to? Why did you put Brand Star Runner out there as a bad guy?
10 damage with the mace or
Ouch.
the war
It's his
club.
evil twin.
It's still up.
Okay.
Best shield paint job I ever did.
Shlomo.
My
I'm
highest
just
level
chanting.
cleric I ever played.
Ah, nice.
Is he?
Priest of
I-
Celestian.
Sweet.
I appear in that.
By the
little
way, and your
alcove in the
damages
corner
get
of the room
+1
there.
too.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, that's 11
Another
damage.
+1 to your damage with the chant.
It's 11 now?
11. Okay.
So don't you get a +1 for the damage as well.
Oh,
Can you
+1.
make a
Wow.
roll?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't notice me is what I'm assuming.
Can you do anything
There is no
else
noise.
while you're chanting?
Don't think so. I
They don't
didn't
see a
have to
big
chant.
golden door.
Yeah.
They don't see a big golden
So
door.
just like Skeletor walks
I
out.
don't actually.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Just like that.
Yeah.
I am not
Second level
nice.
spell.
Such a stupid
Aiden.
cartoon, but I watched it.
Iconic.
I watched it.
It's iconic. Yeah.
Aiden charges forward. By no! And knocks everybody over.
And he falls over.
Ah! And rolls a 16.
Nice.
With his, he's wielding his, because he threw his spear at it, he's wielding his morning star.
You're getting
Oh,
some
this
plus.
is the big guy?
No. I have to stay there too.
Okay.
I can't move like this.
Well, yeah, against the big guy,
Okay.
whoever. I don't know,
Yeah.
he looked impressive, so I'm just going to smack him with my morning star for 2. 3, 5,
Plus 1.
6, 7, 8 damage.
All right. Ah, you knock him back a little bit. He's still up. Valburn.
Okay. Turn to this fella.
Where'd that guy come from?
He got.
He was the first to get teleported.
Yeah, he got
Just popping
teleported
in all
in by
over the
Izzy.
place, yeah.
I don't think either one of them are stunned at this point, so.
Yeah. So I thought, well, you heard him. He doesn't care about you. I'm gonna try to stab him.
It's like a bad.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Again,
Shit.
Get 20.
That's 18.
You recovered.
So I recovered.
It's because it was
Oh,
such
there's
an easy
two there,
shot.
huh?
Yeah.
I forgot about that guy.
Ah.
I
I guess attack twice.
Then never mind. This is our new friend. He's a very nice person.
Brand Star Runner, you'd
Yeah.
like
He'll
a
attack at the end of the round.
really high level cleric
Cleric.
here.
Mydrick will take a swing. Guy to his right, and I hit.
Mudrik, the light is with you!
11 damage.
Plus 1?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
On the right, is that the big guy?
No, the middle guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'll swing on the guy, so that's 11 damage to him. And 4, 5, 6.
That guy's still up.
The big guy I just smacked, who just took another 11 damage?
No,
it's
this is the middle guy.
Oh, okay.
And the other guy takes
I
what?
miss.
Okay. And this guy that I forgot about attacks Valburn.
Fair.
-1.
Miss.
-1 to get plus
Initiative.
1. And
Spells.
keep us
Stay still.
hang on here.
a little boring for you though.
Well, you got more guys, right?
No, he's got less guys actually. These are all
And nobody will appreciate it.
Wow.
Cause, yeah. Somehow they all have the
Because he'll make it seem like we owe him.
they all have the faint.
That's why.
There's just this faint scent of ale in the air.
Hang on.
This guy grabs his axe and
I think
starts
though we have to
swinging.
actually be within a certain area of effect.
For a guy that just got stabbed.
No, that
from,
teleported
that's
way over
fine.
there.
Yeah.
Initiative.
So they have
Okay.
to be with
Go.
continuing to challenge.
That was nearly a 3. Can you accept that it was nearly a 3?
No.
7.
Okay, then it was a 7.
30.
Excellent. I rolled a 6.
Yeah. So
Okay, guy on
Six.
Valburn.
Six.
Ja, miss.
so you
And
would
the
still
guy
be
is
that
going
far
to
out.
attack.
Well, those guys
Probably
will be
you,
in it.
Sonny.
He wouldn't.
Are we actually in it?
These guys are. These guys.
-2.
Miss.
Okay.
Are we in it still?
Yeah, these are.
Let's win it.
Yeah, 30 feet. 10, 20, 30. So right here.
Shit. Yeah, we must be right at the
There it
exit.
is.
Oh, yeah.
More on my side.
It's like down the
it's
middle.
Pretty much down the middle.
I will there you go.
Like the willow.
Get those calisthenics in. Yeah, we need to take a break.
Okay. 3 on Aiden. 4 on
Whoa,
Mudrick.
whoa. Wait a minute. They know I'm a priest of Ardnor, right?
Yeah, hold up.
That's why they're gang.
That's like against the rules. We worship the moon.
By the light of the moon. Which one? There's 2.
See, there's
That's all right. I have an armor class of
3.
10.
Negative 2,000.
I have faith in my
I
God.
hate you, John. God, that
-1.
feels really
Got
good.
that -1 in there?
I didn't even see it happen.
He still hit John.
Wow, but you were rolling dice. John doesn't look like he
4
got
damage.
Okay.
Ooh, I hit you again.
-1. I have an armor class of 2 against you.
Yes. 4 damage.
Paltry.
That felt good. Mudrick. How does it feel? Oh, sorry.
If I have to bust out the glory of Ardnor, I will do so.
2. Mudrick's just laughing in the wind. Come on, 20. Miss. I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
Initiative?
No, it's,
I lost.
Sonny.
no, it's our turn.
I know.
Oh wait, yeah, it's our turn.
Here's the 2d4 for the third round. Against
Oh, yes.
that guy. Okay, 6 more damage. Yeah, against the biggie.
Jesus.
Biggie.
He drops.
Oh,
Steamy.
nighty night. Burn,
And
baby,
the
burn.
biggest damage is yet to come. And then I'll attack the guy in front of me. Huh, nope, not with that roll.
Excellent.
With bonus.
No.
No.
King of the champ.
And now my father is to spank me much.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer.
You're still
Somebody
stuck.
dropped
Izzy,
one.
Izzy?
Come on.
Yeah, I'm starting this round.
I keep calling you Izzy.
Izzy's fine. He
Aiden.
gave that as a possible.
Izzle.
Aiden.
Izzle for
Izzle,
Izzle.
that's cool.
Izzle for Izzle.
Aiden will smack one of these. He will show them the glory of the Father of the Son.
I will strike down.
How about
on
a 10?
12.
Plus bonuses.
No, I rolled an 8. Plus 2 is
Valbert.
10.
All right, Valverin's
It's hard.
but
Sometimes forgets it.
that is cocked. Yeah, that was kind of fun. Oh my god, that's
Even
worse. It's worse. Wow. What happened? What did you do?
Payback.
They're hitting us and we're not hitting them. You cast a
The guy with the
spell.
sword stick and stake straight up takes 11 damage.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait.
Nice hack there.
You're the hack master. Some might say.
2 guys drop on Mudrik because I
Which
was
two?
in negatives. I missed my con.
These two? Front two? Or
The guy with the sword and
And the guy in front of him?
yeah, that's fun. Dropped in like -5, but I made my con. Okay. Initiative.
Yep.
Okay, this time for real.
Chunty.
Think
We-
it's him.
Oh yeah, that's right, John. Now you actually get.
Oh wait, let me roll for the shaman.
-1.
No, the shaman's our friend.
He's
Oh.
helping you guys.
Picked up.
Yeah, I grabbed the guy's axe. He's like hacking at him because he can't move. Initiative.
Smacking, he's whacking, smacking.
7.
6.
Party wins.
Yay.
Sunny.
All right, so this guy would get, I think, another 2d4 plus like severe damage
His
to
meat
one
just
body part.
keeps cooking.
Does it even matter? I mean,
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Barbecue.
another 5, and then it would be like, I think it was like 1 die 10 that determines which body part or whatever. I rolled a 2.
That's,
2, 3.
is he hobbled for the rest of his life?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
it's fine.
All
He's
right.
Halbert
Then
for the
I
rest
will-
of his life? That's great.
I'll attack that guy in front of
I
me.
miss Halbert.
That's the guy I thought would be for you.
I need 12 to hit these guys, right?
Cloaky.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's no go.
You get the good figure there.
Shlomo's chanting. Izzle.
Chan.
You can move again.
Change it. Yeah. Ravens fly with lots of feathers. Don't you feel motivated? No. They pick out your eyes. They.
Who's going?
That's why.
It's Izzle.
Izzle's moving
Why
along
not
the
a
back
skull?
wall
You gotta-
towards
you
the
gotta rhyme over that.
I'm just not a skull.
That's him in the corner.
That's see.
Yeah.
Aiden.
Losing all the
The 1. I'm being challenged by my god plus a 14 total. Did I miss?
14 is 3rd level. You need a 14.
Do you need help with
Nice.
the math?
barely
I recover with a
recovered.
power score. Does that mean I get to attack again?
No. No, and your armor falls
But
off.
I'm priest of hard. No.
Valkyrie.
More like a priest of art, not.
Yeah, I took.
Well, I'm rolling terrible.
Yeah. Well, that I like didn't even let it go. It more just slipped out. That was the problem.
That
Miss.
happens a lot when you're
Bias.
doing this. So.
Yeah, just
Mudrik.
Show him how it's done.
Oh, sorry.
This is how you do it, right?
How you do it.
Yeah.
So 1 takes 12 damage.
Do you add the extra damage from the chant?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, is it +2 to damage?
Plus
one
1
to
to
damage.
damage.
He
Plus 2 to
drops.
hit total. Plus 1.
Plus 2 between us for the hit, and then.
Oh, you're doing damage. Oh, okay.
I do 1 for the hit and 1 for the damage.
And then another one takes something like 9 damage.
He's still up.
Okay.
Bleeding.
Maybe morale check.
Maybe. Initiative?
Does he just fall down to the ground hoping to stay alive?
Chanting.
Wait, no, we won initiative. It's your attack.
Oh, no.
We're gonna get all overconfident from this.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you guys are. Remember,
dragon next. Oh, let's take out that dragon.
just, yes, very true. Just remember, that's I don't necessarily balance things. That's the way I roll. So,
Way I roll.
Because dice.
you got a Valbrin,
Yeah.
and then the other guy on 7. I think I missed you both.
You rolled a 4 for me.
Nate.
Ah.
The priest of Adenor has 2 guys on him, looks like.
Yeah.
My faith shall shield me.
A 19 and a 17.
Shit.
But they get -1.
That'd be a number.
He misses the 1, but he does hit.
There we go.
AL saved you on 1.
7 damage.
Oh, that staggers me back.
What's a 1 on Mudrick?
1 on Mudrick, yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
He sticks around to fight. Yes. There you guys frozen. Is that all I can do?
That's all the guys. That's all
I'll
the
throw
people.
in some wizards next time.
No, you don't need to do
Oh, let me do the
that.
shaman. Yeah. Hits.
We're too far from the Redeemer's Tree for you to throw wizards at us. We'd have to go all the way back.
You have to haul you all the way back.
Initiative. Spells, powers.
Chunky.
I think, yeah, you go again.
2.
All right.
I lost, so Sonny.
How bad is it?
Let's try to actually hit.
I'm at a third of my hit points.
Oh, wait, I'm getting an extra. Okay.
Yeah, 2 to hit.
Okay.
Got
So,
hammered,
fucking finally.
but it's not in a great place still.
Shlomo's sanctuary where it's off
And
this
then
road.
1 for damage. So 11 damage.
Y'all shoot arrows. Like, oh.
It was glowing
11 damage on
blood
that fight.
and everything.
He is still up.
Okay.
He's
It's effective.
The combination of
Yeah.
sanctuary and chanting works well. You
Shlomo's.
can't attack me while I'm doing
You're
it.
chanting.
Chanting, yep.
Izzle.
Moving 5 more to the.
Strange scent just came in here.
Is that close enough to be right in front of me? Probably not.
I'm guessing you're like.
I mean, I could have angled you slightly that way.
More.
Oh yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Portal.
Open a portal under him.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you, okay. You put a portal
Well,
in
that's
like
three okays. I'm gonna say it's
and
okay.
then
Right in front of me.
Okay.
No, right in front of me.
Okay.
And he'll drop through that one. And he'll come out wherever I have him come out.
Which is right in front of you.
No. Because I'm opening the one in front of me. So the other one I can put wherever I want.
But the one in front of you, you're putting it horizontal.
Yes.
Is he allowed to do that?
It
It's not
implies
locked
that
up.
I can put the portals any orientation I want.
No, I understand that, but the initial portal.
I know. Is in front of me.
Right,
Happens to be on the floor.
right.
Okay.
The other one I can put wherever I want.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
But right in front of you would be the hex you're in.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're not close
Okay,
enough.
so I'm not close enough.
You're not.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Sorry, I didn't understand what you're
That's
doing.
all I needed to
Cool.
know.
Sorry. Gotcha. Sorry.
Or maybe the hex right in front of you or something.
Yeah, I would assume the hex.
I would assume that, otherwise
Yeah.
that would be a problem. If
Yeah,
it
you'd
would be
fall
on
through.
me.
That-
I would never be able to do what I'm doing.
Yeah, if it's the hex in front, he loves
Yeah,
close.
you use the hex away.
Aiden.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as I know the rules. I'm just trying to figure out
yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm not used to these.
Me too.
Me too.
I
Wait-
don't.
wait till
I
I
already
start
know the
doing
rules.
the
I'm just
time
pretending
travel
to.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one where I can go 3 rounds in the future? Figure that one out.
Oh God.
How are you even supposed to
Fuck.
play that?
There's one spell
I'm
that
not gonna
Shlomo
take it
can
just
cast,
that
which you
one.
put him in the past. I don't know how to play that, so I haven't cast. I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring it up one time to do it and do what the fuck it does.
I am going to bash one
That's
of them.
definitely a social spell.
I am not. I don't know.
Like,
10.
it's more of like, oh, we shouldn't say that. Let me go back.
I want to go back.
All right, let's do it.
Another one.
Wow.
Recover.
Twenty?
Okay, that's
True focus.
Yeah, pretty much. This would
yeah.
be
So that would
horrible
be
otherwise.
well,
It's a
that would be an 8 total. Does or no? Sorry, because I'm using a spear. That's
Plus one. Right?
no plus
Plus
3.
two. Oh.
Yeah, because I'm actually proficient with this. So that
Oh,
is
okay.
a 9, 11. Would an 11 have hit?
12.
Damn it!
You're 6th level,
I'm 6th level.
and you fight as a rogue.
Mhm.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's pretty safe there. You missed.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Unbelievable.
Really was rooting for you.
Yeah, no.
Just one attack round.
Yeah, one guy in front of
It's
you.
one in front of you.
Hit. 4, 9, 10, 11 still?
One.
11 damage.
Yeah, he drops. He's actually he's just he was bleeding. All right, my attack. There's what, one guy on.
Well, it's 2 on 2 right here in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Two there. this guy here and two
Yeah,
there.
that guy's paralyzed.
Yep.
Mother turns around to at least face those two, and he's like,
They stay and fight. I think those two are facing off on Aiden.
Oh wait, did you roll for the shaman?
Not yet. I'll do it at the end here. Miss. Miss. One glances off your armor. Then I got one guy on Valbrun. And the guy on you, Sonny.
Yep.
He's still up.
Yep.
He is still up.
Yeah.
He's gonna attack.
All right. Bring it on.
Whoa! A 19.
19.
Nice
Nice.
one, 18.
Taste Badgers. 7 damage.
All right.
I was talking to my friend. He said we should call ourselves the Crimson Badgers. I like it.
The shaman.
Crimson red badgers.
He's chipping away. At
Crimson Badgers.
Not the honey badgers? It sounds so much more fierce.
No.
Okay.
We're not nihilists.
Initiative.
Okay.
Spells, powers.
Chunt.
ooh, 9.
I win. Barely. Let's do that. Let's see. Guy on Sunny drops.
Okay.
The guy on you is going to make a health check. He starts running.
You got a Balburn?
Yeah, he's going to start running out towards the bigger entrance.
Attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Not Brian Star Runner. He never runs.
This guy's running.
His name's
I mean,
Starman.
Star
His name
Runner.
is Star Runner.
That's true. Okay, he's running like
That is 10, 13, 15.
Hit it.
Awesome.
How could you
Fine.
pick that figure?
That is 6, 7 damage total.
Oh, he drops.
Yes!
When you don't have time, you just grab what you can. Okay.
That's-
It's not intentional.
My highest level cleric ever.
Well,
Use your imagination.
He just died.
No, he's not. He didn't know how to use any of his spells.
these two guys are sticking on. Let's see. Well, one's going to move on to the dwarf. So I'm going to roll a 20 here on the dwarf. And
Wow.
Wow.
Is it actually?
Prophecy.
Wait, check
He
those dice.
has to roll another 20 just to make it a real 20, so it's max damage.
max 9 damage. And then he's going to hit. Yeah, everyone's going to hit the priest. Miss. Okay. And that's all like. Oh, the shaman will butcher the leader some more. 'Cause
Sweet.
He's held.
Yeah.
Can he just like
he can, but he's angry.
he's attacking?
Yeah. Okay. Sonny.
All right, he's gonna rush over.
Of course, that might give the guy like another saving
Ridiculous.
throw. I mean, makes kind of sense, right?
Yeah.
Keep rolling like under 5.
Interesting. Okay. Shlomo.
Just doing his chant.
Okay, Izzle.
How's that chant go?
He's got chainmail
Chant,
on?
chant, chant.
Yeah.
Chant.
Okay.
And it looks like he's starting.
I'm feeling inspired just
Yeah,
hearing it.
sure.
Yeah.
Because John reminded me,
Especially.
like, being attacked is how.
The other one I have
saving
is
throw.
99 miles a minute.
That's not what I saw.
No, it's
No.
it's
Oh,
in there.
2.0.
Of course.
I noticed that he's starting to move.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, in that case.
Well, the thing is, it's a charm.
All right, I'll just do
Whole
the
person's
same
not a
thing
charm.
then.
It is. It's an enchantment
It's
charm.
Hold on.
And that's
Yeah,
family
well, I
advantage
was going to
advantage.
do something else, but
Oh, yeah.
since he's moving,
Yeah,
I
it's
changed my
charm.
plan.
It's like
So,
if you attack someone who's charmed,
he's
it
gonna
releases the
fall.
charm.
through the floor,
If you,
Yes.
you know what I mean? It's
and
like
out of the
Yeah, but
ceiling
that's more of like
as best I can.
charm you
on
have your.
those
So
two
this is
guys.
more of like
I might miss.
realization.
No, on top of the two.
yeah,
remaining.
but
That's when they
I
got a
miss.
saving throw. If
I'm
they
not
fail their saving
proficient.
throw,
Roll,
then-
roll
Yeah.
a hit, I guess.
the idea
Yeah,
was
roll
that
a
if
20 and see what-
party members
Yeah, with a
got
four,
held,
I would
I could just.
Sure.
A 14.
But we squirmed.
Do you have any
But we
perception?
squirmed. The
squirmed.
party squirmed. We're like, okay, I just kill you.
Okay.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, no, 11.
Goes two ways.
Okay.
No, I get it.
Sorry.
It's bullshit.
I'll
Blame him.
So it's still flat
Bunch
out.
of babies.
Yeah, no, I mean he will fall from the ceiling.
Yeah,
Don't try to prove a point.
No.
Well, I took a character. I made a priest character
Okay.
like a long time ago.
I'm
And I
mainly
used that
just trying to mess up
everybody.
the
Right.
That killed everybody, and then we're like,
Absolutely.
chunk everybody.
It's definitely
Just-
broken.
No.
Damn,
Yeah.
that is not
100%.
What, what'd you do? Where did you send him? Did you send him to the ceiling?
Yeah, 12. Did you say
Shadow
15? I don't know.
That was the other room. I think
Oh,
this is
okay.
12.
Well, ceiling?
Okay.
So you go ahead and roll a D8. 8 for damage for him.
4 damage.
Okay, so he
What just
falls.
happened?
He
The
sent him to
held
the
guy
ceiling.
just fell out of the ceiling on top of the other two guys. as best I could.
I'm gonna see if this guy. It's gonna. Yeah, it disrupts that one guy's attack, but he doesn't take any damage from it.
Okay.
And they're like, "What the? What's going on? Our leader's here! Morale! Yeah! Let's go! You finally shut up! Awesome!" Aiden, this guy just flies out of the wall in the ceiling, and
Is it disrupting their?
Disrupted
them,
one
yeah.
of their attacks.
one of their attacks got screwed.
I will actually. So I got all sorts of friends here now. All right. Well then, hell yeah, I'm gonna step in and take a swing at one of them. Like, yeah, people falling from the sky. Ardnor's with us.
It's
14, 16.
Which guy you hitting?
This guy?
One on the right, one on the left.
I'm going for the big guy, of course.
the big one.
One on the left.
With the
Yeah.
axe, with the halberd looking thing.
Hit.
Nice.
Oh, and the guy that fell is stunned, which may give the spell a chance to rehold. I don't know.
Max damage. So plus 1 damage.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
How much?
11 damage.
Ooh.
Wow, with the morning star.
Oh yeah, he's not. He falls. He's not. And then Malbert.
Nice if I hit more often. I had to use the old method because the other dice were failing me.
3, 4,
A single-
5,
For some reason,
Yeah, it does better.
It seems to.
Nah.
I know it's all
Times.
psychological.
Of course it
It
is.
feels better.
Yeah.
6, 8. I needed
I
a
do like
12.
if this goes cold for 3.
11.
Wait, he's prone though, right?
You
got it.
Oh, yeah, he's prone.
Oh, that's the leader.
Yeah.
Oh, you need more
hang on a
against
minute.
Oh, wait, but he's also stunned, right?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So I rolled an
You
11.
hit.
fire, and I'm like,
How's that possible?
how do you roll?
That is 7 damage total.
Plus 1.
Yeah, that's 7 total.
Yeah. Odds, I guess. Universal.
You just. He's not moving. I missed my comment. That guy didn't do anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was great. Good for you.
I need
I think there's only one.
I know they're all low-level goons, but I need it.
You need to win sometimes, right?
Low level goons have dealt out some damage.
Yeah.
At least to me, anyway.
6 damage.
6 damage.
4, 5. I need a whole 9 damage? 11 hit these guys.
You are 4th level. You need 11.
Okay, yeah, so I did this on the first one.
So 6 damage?
Yep.
Okay, he is still up. I don't think he wants to be. Is he the only guy left?
Yep.
Is it
Yeah.
initiative? No initiative.
That
Yeah.
guy roll now? Did you win last
One
time?
chance stopping.
No, we lost.
No, we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my big chance.
Prove yourself.
7.
7.
He's running. So
Which way?
towards school.
That way?
Yeah, the dwarf.
So I was just going to stick his foot out.
You guys get attacks of opportunities.
Oh, yep. That's 12, 15,
Hit.
17,
6 more from.
Yeah, he drops.
3,
Yeah, he's
5
like-
damage. No, 6 damage. Wait, no, 5.
Is that all of them?
Yep.
Looks like it.
One's still standing in the back. Izzle's moving up.
This guy's like looking at you like, what happened? Foul magics. Where are you?
He drops to the floor and just falls next to Valbryn.
Hoodoo.
Oh, he opened up another. No.
I move up to him while he's
He
looking
does?
at me, and he just drops through the floor and he falls
Yeah, that
next to
guy.
Valbryn. Not from the ceiling.
So he's
Yeah.
He might fall to his feet.
If I'm able to help catch him, I will.
It's this is all weird
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you probably don't even know what's going on.
I mean, I've
What
seen
the-
him.
He does keep his feet,
Okay, good.
but he's like
Yeah, so I'll hold him steady. Yeah. You're safe, brother.
what is that thing? A demon.
I'm a useful tool.
Izzle! You hear from the corner.
It even hisses.
He's proven quite useful, though.
Who are you?
I am Valbryn. And I believe this, and I'll pull out the sack, is yours.
Yes.
I've dealt with the other intruders.
How did they get past our line?
There's more.
There's even more.
What do you mean?
What?
What line?
How did they get behind us?
Oh, it appears as though there's some magic at play.
But more importantly, what's happened here? We found 2 other ravens.
My friends.
Yes, dead.
I came
naked.
here to pay respects, and we were ambushed by these ruffians.
I see. Well,
They took me in because they wanted me to lead them to the loot. They were going to loot this place. I believe that.
unbelievable.
Disrespect. And so I actually led them this way because I don't remember this tunnel here.
Perfect.
And then you guys came,
Excellent.
and I heard some horns, and
Yeah.
but I do know there's some that went through the doors.
All right.
But yeah, the guardian should take care of them, perhaps.
Perhaps.
You
Best to check, to be
Tend to
sure.
myself.
You just pounding in the corner?
Do you need help?
No, I'm fine. I have ale.
How's the shaman look? Does he look?
He's beat up.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna.
But you gave him his bag, and so
Yeah.
he's
Assist you if
able
you don't need
to
to. Ale will help.
You see him.
he can heal himself, I think.
Okay. How are you looking?
Good. Groovy.
How's what about
How's
Mudrick?
it?
Mudrick's
Mudrick's heading over to where the priests are.
Okay.
No
All right.
offense.
How are you
No,
doing?
no. None taken.
He's bleeding all over the place.
Yeah.
Frick's sake. He looks kind of like he always does. I don't think it's supposed to bend this way.
11 hit points.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Shaman heals himself. Now he has a satchel.
Got his sack.
Not up, down, move that around.
Got a shot.
I'll clean the blood off the dragon claws of my war club, and I'll look for anything valuable on the bodies.
Okay.
Now, what might I name you?
My name is Lakoshik.
Strong name.
These guys have some coinage. We checking just
Everybody,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Just going down the line. Finishing off anyone who's still breathing.
Okay, you find
You clubbing him like baby seals?
Sure.
Or you?
Yes.
find a total of 21 gold.
Miss. 6 more.
I'll share that with people.
And
All right.
I'm just adding this up. 28 silver,
Okay.
45 copper.
We can do some healing.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Any items
That
of
would,
note?
that would do
The
it.
leader has a nice looking buckler.
Okay.
He has chainmail. He does have 3 pieces of obsidian
Okay.
and a garnet.
All right.
Roll perception check.
All right. 3.
One of the other guys has a little ruby in his belt.
Okay. All right.
But the rest is like stud, leather, short bow, 20 arrows, battle axes, long swords, spears, that kind of stuff.
Mundane stuff.
Yeah, the
Alright.
buckler looks pretty shiny though.
Okay.
I'll also actually go ahead and give the
want me to
shaman
look at the
the
buckler?
raven fetters that I got.
I
Oh,
don't.
you can do
I don't know who wants it.
Well, I'll just see if it's anything special.
Oh, you can look at it. Yeah,
Welcome to our
I have no need for it.
Thank you.
So Shlomo will look at the buckler, see if it's for the spellcraft, and see if it's
You do
anything.
see some runes on it. It does look like it may
Looks
be
like
enchanted.
it could be enchanted. Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll keep it. Someone can keep it.
Yeah.
If anything, I can put in my backpack.
Yeah, hold on to it for now.
Okay. Aiden, you.
Or, yeah, unless Aiden has use of it immediately.
That would be useful, but if we... Is there
Can you
anyone
use
else
it?
who can wield it?
I've not the proficiency, so.
You do?
In
I
a
don't.
buckler?
Oh, I don't.
No, I've
Is
not.
that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever.
I would use a buckler if no one else is using it.
Well,
It seems to be enchanted, just so you know.
Really?
Yep.
Very well then.
I don't know. I didn't look at it long enough to tell whether it's good or
Good,
bad.
bad, or otherwise.
Yeah.
If
Do you want to review
I
it?
can't imagine the
Can't,
man
we're
that was
gonna take
wielding
time.
it was
Are we moving on, or
suffering
we-
from anything.
We're going behind the doors.
Put the buckler on.
Good.
Not just yet. I'm looking at it. What sort of runes do I see on it?
Just
I have no skills in
You don't
spellcraft
know.
or anything.
It's-
I
it's
got
just-
religion.
it almost to you it looks like, oh, it's engraved all fancy looking, but it's,
All right, so buckler looks like this or something, but fancy.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just hold on.
Come
We'll
up to you
look at it
with
later.
The valuables and cards.
Okay, great.
Do you want
finish
to
off
call
this.
him or you want
Yeah,
me to
yeah,
call him?
okay.
You're a treasurer,
I'll
right?
Yeah,
put a
no,
star
yeah,
with a
absolutely.
buckler that he has it.
Pretty
But
much. I don't agree with my handwriting, but
Okay, so.
well, it's something you hold in your hand and you use.
Right.
I mean, I'll pick it up and use it and see, but yeah, I could use it as spear. Yeah, I mean,
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got
let's
it.
wrap it up for tonight.